When we last left Loki, Jabroni, and Eddie Focus, they were contemplating what's fucked up in the universe. Now they come back October 2017 to bring you the Halloween edition of You Know What's Fucked Up. I can't believe we're here. Hey, what's going on, Dad?
Hey, Cal, how you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. I got to say, though, I'm really upset about our opener, Mercy. I want to have mercy on our souls.
Ah, Sal, don't worry about it. It's all good.
It was horrible, Dad. You don't understand. The people were actually voting for Negan.
Coral, listen. Just breathe. Just breathe. It's all good in the end.
You don't understand how bad it is, Dad. You don't understand how bad it is.
Cameron, I can only tell you this 200 more times. Just breathe.
I'm leaving the Walking Dead show, and I'm becoming an intern at the Loki and Jabroni show.
God damn it, Carl! What is wrong with you?
Welcome to the Loki and Jabroni show. For those of you that watch The Walking Dead, I feel sorry for you. What a miserable season opener.
I don't watch it, so I'm playing along with this guy.
For those of you that read the comics, though, hey, wow, what a surprise! Huh?
Did it follow the comic this time?
No, not at all.
Well,
it's weird, you know.
Why the fuck should it?
But
seriously. Are you going to leave that thing on the whole time?
No, I'm going to go.
No spoilers. I have not seen it yet.
All right.
I know. I'm going to let you open it up, and I'm going to go grab it.
Well, please do. You do what you got to do. Welcome once again to the Loki and Jabroni Show. You've already met Loki. I'm Jabroni. The man in the box is Eddie Focus, and we are here for the October edition of... Oh, look at this. If you're not live streaming with us, you're not doing shit. Because I feel bad for a lot of you guys on Google Play,
what are you doing watching TV?
Seriously. I feel bad for a lot of you people who do the iTunes, Google Play, or wherever you steal our podcast from, that you don't get to see the shenanigans that we do every single freaking week just for you. This is for you. And in just about 5 minutes, we're going to announce a fantastic contest. But for right now, welcome to the Loki and Jabroni Show. I've introduced everybody. And while Mike is taking off his costume, if you will, I have two fantastic shout-outs I want to do. They both came on the same day, and they're both equally important. The folks that basically inspired us to do this, well, inspired me to call Mike at 4:30 in the fucking morning on a February day and say, we need to do a podcast. Three Sides of the Coin, the KISS podcast, this week hit 2 milestones. Yes, 2. 250th episode dropped today, and they celebrated 3.5 million plays overall. So Tommy, Mark, Mike, and we'll even throw Mitch in there because he was the former third side of the coin. Congratulations, guys. We couldn't be happier. You certainly deserve it. And this came across the desk about 5 minutes before we went hot, Ed, would you say, when I found this on Facebook?
Smell it first. Don't just...
Our friends in Shaman's Harvest. Our friends.
That's not Jack, remember.
Have 6 Grammy nominations for this year's 60th annual Grammys. I want them to go out and take as many trophies as they can, and I'm going to read them off to you. Album of the Year for Red Hands, Black Deeds. Record of the Year for The Come Up. Best Rock Album, Red Hands, Black Deeds. Best Rock Video for The Come Up. And also, Best Rock Performance and Song of the Year for said mentioned The Come Up. Fantastic record. I think we've all heard it. Maybe Ed is the only one who hasn't heard it. And that's okay. But to Nathan and the band, thank you for being our friends, and congratulations for 6 Grammy nominations. I understand that in the past you have Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson has 12 Grammy nominations. Madonna has 13 Grammy nominations. This is a band that for first time ever to have a Grammy nomination, and they have 6. This is fantastic.
It is. That's awesome.
I couldn't be happier for these guys. I'm glad they're my friends, and I'm glad we've shared.
Just think, like a year and a half ago, I was teaching you how to set this little doohickey up so you can interview them right there.
And a year before that, we were sitting in the old the palatial studios before we moved to Valhalla. And we were on the phone with Nathan Hunt, and it was quite the adventure. It was fantastic, and I couldn't be happier for these group of guys. They are genuine, awesome human beings, and 6 Grammy nominations is no fucking joke.
It's fantastic. Like that. I hope they win, because the first time you have the mic snatched from you by Kanye West is the special one. So what they need to really think.
You do understand that Nathan will punch him in the face.
Long and hard on how they're
awesome.
going to react. At this point, it's become like a badge of honor. If you call Beck was like, no, come back.
Right?
No, get your ass up here. Get your ass up here.
And they're indie label. Mascot Records is not Enigma. It's not, I don't know who's still out there.
That
Def
I'm
Jam.
happy about.
They're indie guys.
Like, Macklemore did that too, independent. Like, a lot of the independents are coming up now.
Mm-hmm.
It's great.
And for those guys, just those guys, you've all been on the phone with them. Unfortunately, you weren't there for the tour bus interview, but Angela was with me. A great group of guys.
Oh,
absolutely. Fantastic.
Absolutely.
I couldn't be happier.
They put their time in, dude, and you could tell that they love what they do. You could tell that by the music that they play, the effort that they put into it, that this isn't like some Sunday gig for them, that this is something that they are banking their entire life on.
Right.
I mean, and if you just, I don't know if you guys are even on the website for them or on their Facebook page, they have been busting their ass since last year touring. I mean, just nonstop, man.
I'll be
just
right in front of them on
non-fucking stop.
December 1st at the Palladium in Worcester. I'm looking forward to it. I want to see them. I want to be able to, and I don't know when the Grammys go off. Does anybody?
I'm looking forward to Lita Ford playing for my birthday.
I'm looking forward to that too, and we'll talk about that in just a little bit. So we want you guys to come out. When do the Grammys go off? Seriously. Is that February or is that the AMAs? Christ, I don't know. What the hell is going on over there?
All I hear is weird noises.
That is the weirdest shit ever, but I'm okay with it. Whenever the Grammys go off, guys, this is going to be the first time ever that I'm going to sit and watch the Grammys. They're 60.
I agree.
This is the 60th year. I'm 45 in December. We'll talk about that soon too. Because we have another great announcement. We have 2 great announcements tonight.
We'll get to some announcements.
I am definitely going to sit down and watch the Grammys, and if they don't win, it doesn't matter. I want to see Nathan and Fish and Josh, all of them, out there in like tuxedos, or even if they go in their down-home clothes. I don't give a fuck. It's just great to say that we know these guys. They're up for a Grammy or 6.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. Big ups. Thank you so much.
Wicked proud that we were actually able to have them on there. Wicked proud that we have them on the Crystal Head Vodka. I mean, just fucking, they're a good, great group of guys, and if anybody else deserves it, these guys deserve it. I mean, I know we personally can't vote, and you people can't vote out there, but what you can do is, I believe you have until the end of the year.
Yeah.
Go out, buy their fucking record, buy their album.
Red Hands, Black Deeds.
I just buy like 4 copies of it. Just sell the shit out of it so they win it, because these guys deserve it.
Go to shamansharvest.com. Buy the back catalog, with the exception of Last Call from Goose Creek. We already know how Nathan feels about that record. Buy everything else.
So you ready to do this?
I am ready to do this.
We'll go into our announcements in a little bit.
Okay, I got the announcements here.
We got some
I'm
great
ready.
announcements. We got some great
2
announcements.
great. You know what? I'm going to write down the second one just to be safe.
But
I don't want to.
We wanted
shit.
to kind of get into this whole, you know what's fucked up shit going on here now.
Yep.
For any of our new listeners out there, what we end up doing was we each take about 3-4 topics throughout the course of the week or month, as you may, because we try to do this once a month, and we break down some of the most fucked up things that we can read about, hear about, saw, and proved otherwise going on.
And at some point, I'm going to have to take a break to get I hope he has an award this week for Ted Nugent, because I need the music, and I got the gimmick right here. You guys can see it.
So what we're going to do is, do you have any sports ones?
You know what? I do have a couple sports ones.
Do you have a sports one?
I do. So
do you have a sports one yourself, Ed?
Is there some bean footage that we can roll right now in honor of the sports gimmick? He's rolling it now.
No, you're good.
All right, we're good. So, in the span of a weekend, no surprise to me, the Yankees lost to Houston. Houston Astros are going on to the World Series.
You're surprised?
I am surprised. I'm very surprised.
No surprise that they lost, or you're surprised that they lost?
I'm not surprised that Houston went to the World Series because this was a team that I was happy made the playoffs. I was thrilled that they were there. This is a young team that had no business in the playoffs. And the fact that they took it to Game 7 and fought as hard as they did was a plus in their favor.
I said it from day one when we took first place and everybody was jumping up and down and giving me high fives. And what did I say?
Watch out for the Yankees.
I don't want to face Houston. And that's what we.
But you also said watch out for the Yankees because they were coming up.
No, absolutely. But I was saying, like, with first place, that just meant that we were facing Houston.
Mm-hmm.
That just and
who'd you get in the first round?
Houston.
And who do we get after we beat Cleveland? Houston.
Oh yeah, they're a nasty team. And let's not forget the last time we won a World Series, 2013. What happened to the city of Boston in 2000?
You had the bombing
Exactly.
of the Boston Marathon.
Exactly. There you go, right there. What's happening in Houston, or what happened in Houston?
The hurricane and the floods and all that mess.
And there's
my most vivid memory. I don't want to shine too much on the bombing because I've already said my piece way back when.
Oh yeah.
Was Big Papi standing in the middle of that field? I think it was a day or two after.
It was the day after because we didn't play obviously the day of.
Actually, you were playing, but you'd already finished. Patriots Day is always an early game, like 11 a.m.
Right. Because they're running around. That's right.
I'll never forget. They didn't wear the typical Red Sox thing. They wore the home uniform that said Boston across the front. And Papi came out and gave that speech as the captain of the team, and he said, "This is our fucking city."
Yeah.
Didn't care that he was on national television. Certain outlets beeped it. Certain outlets said, "You know what? Fuck him. Let's just let it go."
And that became like the most incredible.
Much like 9/11, when every fan base came out and held out signs that said, "We're all New Yorkers." I remember Yankee Stadium. We were playing the Angels, and they played "Sweet Caroline" at the 7th inning stretch, and I had zero issue with it. I hate that song. I hate that song. But to hear that song being played at the 7th inning stretch right after the Boston Marathon bombings and after Papi's speech, it made sense, and it worked. So, kudos to Houston. It seems like with tragedy comes happiness.
Right.
And I'll say that about, again, the year of 9/11, the Patriots won the Super Bowl. Patriots, the real America's team, and we'll get to them in a minute. Fuck you, Dallas. Fuck you. And fuck you, Dallas fan.
Exactly.
Not personally, but because you are Dallas fan, that's what you get. Let's go forward. Ed, congratulations Sunday on a fantastic 23-7 victory against the Atlanta Falcons.
I still don't believe it.
We talked about it before we went hot, and I kind of want to give you my dissertation. The Patriots played Patriots football, and they deserved to win. The Falcons did not play Falcons football. You remember watching that Super Bowl with the turbo offense that went up 28 points and then, yada, yada, et cetera, so forth. We're not going to get into that. I watched 4 different scoring opportunities in the red zone flittered away by said Matt Ryan, or you can go to the booth and blame Steve Sarkisian, who's calling the plays. Everybody knows last week people bitched. You're not throwing to Julio enough. You're not throwing to Sanu enough. Well, guess what he did in the red zone? He threw to Julio, who's double covered. He threw to Sanu, who's double covered. Meanwhile, Austin Hooper is wide open twice. 2 failed scoring opportunities for Hooper. Tyler Gabriel is open. Justin Gabriel's a wrestler, sorry.
Do you know what's fucked up?
What's fucked up?
Roll that video.
Uh-oh.
Gronkowski out front. Chris Hogan with the block. Gronkowski out front. Chris.
I'm going to talk. See, as you guys are watching this video, I'm going to ask Chris the same question I'm about to ask all you all.
Go ahead.
What's that? Right there. What did my boy just do? Is that him running away from Gronkowski?
Is that
him running away from Gronkowski?
Pretty much.
That is him giving an easy touchdown.
Here, look, I can tackle you, but no, I'm going to go the other way.
I am just going to completely run by Gronkowski.
Same video. And I had a conversation with a Patriots fan this week.
Can you earn your paycheck?
Right?
Can you at least be a speed bump?
All
Gronkowski did was push you to the side.
He didn't even push. He was like, excuse me. He kind of tapped him on the shoulder.
He was just trying to gain his balance. He thought he was going to take a hit.
Why wasn't Brandon Cooks called for holding?
Brandon Cooks is fantastic.
In that video, you can watch it. He is holding the back of Gronkowski's jersey as 6'12". Gronkowski.
You can't hold your own guy.
There it is in the video.
I was saying you can't hold your. There's no penalty for holding your own guy.
And I'm being silly when I say that because I said that the next day.
It's called a trailer.
I walked into work and they were like
Klingon at that point.
They were all really quiet with me. Like, so what did you think of the game? I was like, let me tell you what I thought of the game. And I said the same thing I said to you, Ed. The Patriots played Patriot football, and that's why they won. The Falcons did not play Falcons football, which is why it wasn't competitive. But Brandon Cooks, fucking genius move to hold on to Gronkowski's jersey as he ran in. You're going to lead the way. I'm like this big. I'm just going to follow you.
You'd be foolish not to. The only thing that I did have to say is a couple people had mentioned that you guys something like not being able to score and
oh yeah, and then when they score, everybody shut up, and you stuck up, and I want to give you mad credit for that.
It's like,
you remember my comment?
Yes.
You talk shit now, you're gonna eat shit later, Saints fan. Up your butt with fleas.
Yeah, that's becoming quite the thing there going on.
Oh, quite the thing is talking shit when you didn't play against the team, and again, you and I have had this conversation a million times. I don't talk hardly. I'll throw maybe 3%. 3% of the time, I'll talk shit on the Red Sox. 97% of the time, I won't say word fucking one unless we're playing each other.
Right.
Much like in the playoffs.
Oh, no, that's the same way, yeah.
I didn't stand up and go, yay, rah-rah, Houston, beat the Red Sox. No, I didn't do that shit. You know why? Because I'd rather see the Red Sox succeed and play the Yankees.
I've said it a million times, and I know people, they maybe they don't feel the same way I am, but it's just like when you guys were going, as much as I hate you guys, I want you to win. You represent the AL East at that point. You know what I'm saying?
2004, 2007, 2013, there really wasn't a choice for me. It was like, I want the Red Sox to win. You represent,
right, exactly. And if you go one and done, and you don't represent the freaking AL East, and you know what? We didn't represent them. We freaking went pretty much. People were like, didn't we end up like freaking winning one game or something like that? I was like, what series were you watching? Yeah, we won just one game, and that was it.
Right.
What do you mean, and something?
Right. You got something to say, Ed? You're looking for...
Is that Gentleman Jack?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's. I got that for my Vikings winning.
Thank you. Speaking of which, December 3rd, I don't know if we're recording that night, doesn't matter, but somehow you and I are going to sit in the same room. December 3rd is Vikings-Falcons. It is 5 days away from my birthday. It is also 6 days away.
You are going to be facing the best defense
right now
in the NFC,
and I hope these guys can turn it up because I shared the article.
Zach, can I just say, Griffin is the only mofo out there to get 7 sacks in 7 games. He literally has one for every game, and there are very few people that have done this.
Yep.
Very few
There's people that have multiple sacks in the game and do nothing the next week.
Nothing the next
7 for 7
5 games.
is fantastic.
Yeah,
he's on
a
pace.
sack a game, man. I'll tell you what.
He's on pace right now to put himself in the history books.
Absolutely.
Which is fantastic.
And our defense has been absolutely on fire. They're starting to wake up. If only we could actually score some touchdowns, that'd be nice.
If I thought about it, and I'll share this video later with the not only the Dirty Bird Nation, but the Atlanta Bird Gang post that I belong to on Facebook. I want to say something. I'm going to look directly into the camera when I say this. If anybody remembers last season, and it seems like everybody's forgotten last season, this Atlanta Falcons team was 4-3 at this point. We are 3-3 now. Does anybody remember how that season finished last year? Top of the division.
8 in a row. You won 8
in a row. We didn't drop any. 4-3. That's 7. So we won 9 straight. 9 straight.
As a matter of fact, at this time last year, they had this nice little meme that said bandwagon. If you were on the bandwagon of these teams, pick your new team. And it's funny because the Vikings were one of those new teams.
So were we.
Right, because we were 6-0 at that freaking point. Or, we were 6-0.
You were on fire last year.
We were on freaking fire, and then we went on an 8-loss drought. It just goes to show you what
I want to say to you guys is, I know everybody's like, oh, you can't gauge last year. It's the same fucking team. In fact, we just went out because we lost one of our middle linebackers and got Sean Witherspoon back. Sean Witherspoon was one of the linchpins of this defense. We are not in bad shape.
No, I know.
3 bad games does not end a season. Unless you're a Dallas fan, then the whole fucking world comes out from underneath you.
Fuck Dallas.
Fuck Dallas, exactly.
Fuck Dallas fans.
The season is not over. There's a reason. Yeah, exactly. There's a reason I don't have a problem sporting this cap 24/7 all year long. There's a reason I have 2 Falcon tattoos on my leg, which I have shown on this broadcast.
You drink too much?
Possibly.
I think that might be it.
Season's not over. You talk to me again December 1st. If we are, I don't know, 3-7, then you have reason to worry. 3-3 is not a reason to worry. In fact, the Patriots, the first year they won the Super Bowl, lost their first 3 games. They didn't win the first 3 like us. They
Giants, when they won the Super Bowl, they were fucking horrible.
Started 0-4. How'd that work out? What was the finish on that one?
It doesn't matter how you start off. Everybody knows it's the finish that freaking matters. So
pretty much.
End of the day, this is just a highlight of things to come on it.
Wait.
I consider this at this point the freaking the not for long league.
Right.
The way that the way we're going right now, I'm telling you, people they've already lost like 30% of their viewers.
I wish I would have had the forethought that he had to have you produce a video clip. The roughing the passer call on Tom Brady was horseshit.
Oh no,
I'm not even going to hit the button.
No, I hear it.
The rule is 2 steps. That negates momentum.
I actually
Grady Jarrett took one fucking step.
I did want one more video, but I couldn't find it. It was right, I want to say, probably about 5.
Was it when they raped Julio in the end zone?
It was 5 minutes before that happened.
Okay.
The same guy that ducked from Gronkowski intercepted the pass.
Robert Alford.
And Gronkowski tackled him. But not only did he tackle him, he like fucking speared the poor kid.
He went Goldberg.
So like, I can understand in that video when he goes to dodge out of the way.
Nothing wrong.
That he doesn't want anything to do with it.
You're a football player.
But I'm just saying, you go for them knees, baby. You go for them knees. If you're going to block them, you fucking block right at those thighs. Just hit him right in the thigh,
In those conversations that I had with Patriot fan at work, I was like, did you watch the roughing the passer? Yeah. Did you think it was roughing the passer? And he had to think about it for a minute because he knew. He said, well, if I answer this wrong,
I've already dealt with it.
If I answer this wrong, Jabroni is going to just bury me.
I've been dealing with it for the last fucking week with Barr fucking with.
Right.
Dude, are you serious? You can't touch Aaron Rodgers in the NFL. The NFL will not let you touch Aaron Rodgers without some kind of fucking huge fucking conspiracy and lots of fucking money being paid to the NFL.
Look, DBN, it's not over yet.
No.
DBN, it is not over yet.
No. All right, so we're going to continue on with You Know What's Fucked Up. Leave the sports behind. We have a mass amount of fucked up information for you.
Yes.
We're going to go to this gentleman right here.
Okay.
First, I'm going to run my scroll. I never run it.
What is it? Oh, he does. That's right.
The fuck are you doing?
Look like they're doing.
Let's scroll. Put on your skew and let's scroll for me.
I'm going to write a song for
short.
next
You're good.
I'm going to write a song for next week.
Let's scroll.
To piggyback your song. All right, guys. We all know that just a few short weeks ago, we lost probably the manliest man in the history of men, Hugh Hefner.
Yep.
And in the weeks since, we have found out through various media outlets that this coming month of November, that is just days away, Playboy will feature the first transgender centerfold in the history of the magazine. Before we piss off you know what? I don't even care if I
don't
piss
give a
off.
fuck.
It's
You
our
can't
show. I can
continue.
say what I want.
Continue because I'm going to rip this thing apart. Go ahead.
It's a men's magazine. And now when I say men's magazine, I'm going to qualify it. It is a heterosexual men's magazine. Before anybody chimes in and says there's 38 genders and 42 this and 75 that, no. Medical people who I've spoken to say there are 2 genders. Now, you can change them surgically. There's gender dysphoria. There's all that. I get it. I'm sympathetic to it. But tell me, if you had to guess, what is the percentage of heterosexual males that buy that magazine? Off the top of your head. Starting with you, we'll go to Ed next.
For Playboy?
Playboy magazine, the percentage
I know the
heterosexual
percentage
men.
has dropped dramatically in the last.
They took like the nudity out of it.
Yeah.
Didn't they?
Yeah, they didn't take it out, but they kind of
there's no pussy shots.
yeah.
there's
that was
tits.
never a big thing.
It's all
with Playboy.
safe.
That was Hustler.
Yeah, are you talking about like the spread
they
roast beef gimmick, or are you just talking about like
no? When they have no clothes
That's
and you can
Beaver
see the
Hunt,
pussy.
yeah,
you
all
can see
right.
the
You
pussy.
guys remember that comedian Rhonda Shear?
yes,
Yeah.
She said this is the difference between Playboy and Hustler. Playboy, you sit like this.
yeah,
Yes.
Hustler, you sit
It's
like
spread.
this.
yeah. You see a little
so-
beef, but not a lot of beef.
No, you see the whole beef. You see
In Hustler,
you see the whole beef.
You saw
and
the whole beef, into the beef, the side of the beef. You saw all of it.
Playboy was the first time I realized that people would actually put designs into their pubic hair.
Yes.
Because that was literally no, seriously, that was their thing. Was they would literally put designs in their fucking pubic hair.
It's like,
that was
it's like 70,
First time I saw
it
a
was like
snatch tattoo.
70s porn.
Playboy.
yes,
70s
exactly.
porn where two people have sex and they just become this big blob of fur for like 15 minutes and then pew,
Correct.
pew, pew.
Yeah, exactly. It looks like Cousin It meets.
Yeah.
This is it.
Quickly, percentage of and I know.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
Percentage of heterosexual men that read, subscribe, or look at
Yes,
Playboy.
you're right.
Because I know women buy that magazine too. If they dig chicks.
All right, let me say, 68% heterosexual.
Okay.
We'll go like 28% female, and then 4% homosexual.
Okay. Ed.
Of heterosexual male, I'll probably say like high 60s, 70s, and the rest are all Puritans.
Okay. Because I know there was a big deal. There was a big deal back in the not in the 70s, in the 90s.
I'm sorry, I'm not a big whiskey guy, but there's two I really like. I like that Bird Dog and Gentleman Jack.
Gentleman Jack is good. I'm going to abstain tonight. I got enough.
I'm just having.
I got enough business going on. There was a deal in the 90s where not only George Clooney but Shawn Michaels posed for Playgirl.
Yeah.
And they both got razzed tremendously, like, well, more dudes read that magazine than chicks. But they didn't realize it until they go do like an autograph signing, and like 70% of the line is guys.
Yeah.
Hey, Sean. Hey, George. How you doing? All that gimmick. But Playboy has always been the men's magazine, and then Maxim came around, and you had to use your imagination a little more, and all that bullshit.
Maxim was more or less a
great article.
It was
magazine.
a gimmick magazine. Mm-hmm. It was
hi, Mama Tugman.
Maxim was more youth culture.
Right. It was. They were trying to show you what the new fad was, the new clothing.
Right.
But you still got lingerie shots of Jennifer Love Hewitt, who no one is going to say no to lingerie shots of Jennifer Love Hewitt.
I will now.
Now you will, yeah.
I said it back then too with that fucking neck. That shit was like.
It was like a stack of quarters, not even dimes, man.
You know what though? Sorry, dude. Every time I think of long neck, I think of Rob's fucking 4th grade picture. And it's like
dear
scary
God.
as fuck.
Anytime you could be fucking her from behind and she can take that neck and lick your asshole.
Wow. Oh. Anyway, I'm wondering, and I understand progression and this and that and the other thing, but a transgender playmate in a predominantly men's magazine,
let the drafts out.
Have we gone too far?
Oh, fuck yes. Abso-fucking-lutely. And I'm sorry, there's no devil's advocate in this. This is absolute fucking horse shit.
Say it again.
Horse fucking shit. You don't fucking put this shit in here. I don't want to see it. Nobody else wants to fucking see it. First of all, it's funny because I showed Billy the picture of it. What are we saying? Like
Shim.
I showed Billy, and Billy. Remember, I told you,
yes.
Billy is an old fucking World War II fucking vet. Like this dude. I mean, I'm sorry, a Vietnam vet. He's old, dude. He's old school.
I was gonna say, show that to a World War II vet. They're probably gonna have a heart attack.
Dude,
right?
he's like,
look, a chick with a dick.
No, without a doubt. He goes, she is good looking, huh? And I'm like, she's a he, dude, or a he, she. And he looked dead in my face and said, if I ever went to a bar and I started flirting with this thing and it came on to me and I started rubbing its leg and I felt something harder than mine, I would go crazy and I would fight somebody.
You gotta go.
He was, and this is somebody who's like, this is old school. And I gotta agree. I'm sorry, dude. Look, they finally let that fucking girl into the Boy Scouts. They finally are. It's getting ridiculous, people. It's getting ridiculous.
Well, what about and going back to the transgender playmate thing and
and that's
the girl,
what this
with
is
the
leading
girl
to
and
it.
the Boy
No,
Scouts,
it doesn't deserve to be here.
There was a video that came up not too long ago about a young boy. He couldn't have been more than 7 or 8. That the parents were allowing this 7 or 8 year old boy to go to school in a dress and with makeup and long hair and ribbons. And I'm like, this kid can't decide what he wants to eat on a daily basis. And he says, I want to dress like a girl. You're feeding the beast.
Look, I don't have a problem if you have a 6-year-old, 7-year-old, and he wants to run around and wear a dress in the backyard and have fun and have a whatever. But when it comes to going to school, you don't let your child sit there and say, you got to turn around. Same question. You got to turn around and let your child wear a fucking meat suit to school if he wants to wear a fucking meat suit?
Well, nowadays you have to, because if not, then the parents go.
No,
to
they
feast
won't.
and all
I
that
guarantee you,
bullshit.
$20 someone's going to. One of the parents goes, no, that's unhealthy. You can't have a meat suit. You're going to get attacked by a dog. Blah, 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 blah. This, that, and the other thing. Ma, can I wear a pink dress with tassels and get picked on all fucking day? Absolutely, son. And if they pick on you, I'm going to fucking fight for your rights.
The
I'm gonna pull you out of
wussification has
fucking
gone
school.
so far. And do you remember when we were kids, we all congregated at like one bus stop within like a 5-block radius?
Fuck yeah, you had to walk fucking 3 blocks.
And there was
to get
like,
there.
and I was
me,
just,
it was in front
I
of my
was
house.
just talking about exactly. I was just talking about this today, where a group of 20 of us, I lived in a rather large neighborhood, would meet, and the parents would rotate to park their car and keep it running and be warm to make sure that A, nobody got into a fight.
Shit, you were spoiled.
B, well, probably. And B, everybody got onto the bus. That was it.
Yeah.
They weren't there to protect little Billy or Susie. There was one parent, 20 kids. Now, if that parent rolled down the window and went, hey, 20 kids stopped.
Yeah.
I think that happened like the first 2 or 3 days, and the parents all got together and said, fuck this, let's watch soaps.
Probably. Now,
Let's eat some
you
bonbons.
try that nowadays. 20 kids at a bus stop, parent rolls down the window, hey! And they all go, I'm going to film this. Fuck you, bitch, world star!
Yeah.
Bullshit.
I'm kind of okay with that.
Transgender playmates, and my second point later on in the show, further prove that the wussification of America is real. It's not just a gimmick. It's,
it's
not
very-
just
very
it's
much
not
alive
just
and
a
well.
trademark of the Loki Jabroni show. The wussification of America is real. People chime in as you
it's
feel
very
free
much
to
happening.
do.
It's very much happening right now.
Fuck!
It's fucking
My
wild.
only opinion on that is something Larry Flynn said. If you don't like it, don't buy it.
I don't have to, and I'm not a subscriber.
I
I've
agree.
never been a
No,
subscriber.
I agree. Absolutely. You're absolutely right. Don't buy it if you don't want it. And
I mean, I don't read Playboy anyway.
I
mean,
stopped.
You're more Pornhub, right?
I don't think I ever.
Exactly.
I don't
Yeah,
think
all right.
I ever paid for Playboy.
Yeah.
You always stole it from the news rack at the mall.
I
Didn't
gotta
you?
say
yeah.
something. I gotta say something about Pornhub though.
Oh,
Some
dear.
of these trans whatever they are, trans people are getting like some better looking pussy than I ever have. Like seriously,
That's
Like, are
Fucking
they?
weird. That's
but
weird.
Hold on,
they
hold on.
are.
Are they getting it, or are they
Yeah.
actually getting it?
No, they're fucking the shit out of these girls.
Oh,
We're
so
not
yeah,
getting any
yeah.
hearts, any love, any comments, anything. I'm kind of pissed off at you guys right now. I'm hotter than shit right now. I'm like, you touch me, I'm like the stove. Bah, motherfucker. Comment.
Well,
Killing me. What do you want?
touch me a Yingling.
I'll do what I got to do. Michael, your turn.
All right. So I am
I'm going to
gonna.
open this live on camera.
I'm gonna.
Yes.
I'm gonna break this. I'm gonna break this down really quick because this is
Old school.
kind of old
Yanni
school
rubbing
to a little bit.
alcohol?
Just a
Never
little
mind.
bit.
I'm sorry. I interrupted.
So, middle class is pretty much gone at this point.
There's the rich and there's the ultra poor.
Yeah, there was this. They had us almost believing that there was this upper middle class. Remember they were talking about that for a while. Yeah, and that just kind of disappeared with like cocaine back in the 80s. So you know what's fucked up?
What's
So,
fucked up?
You wish cocaine to come back.
Yeah, that would be awesome. We probably would actually get money again. Instead
Probably.
of fucking trying to kill everybody with these different whack drugs. I got a little list here of things that the middle, we're called like lower. I guess we'll call ourselves like upper, lower, poor.
Yeah.
You guys like upper, lower, poor?
Scraping the edge of the poverty line sounds
Okay,
good to me.
so back in the day, if you were middle class, you could actually get by with things. Like you could do things, and you could, if shit happened. As a matter of fact, back in the day, we were taught to actually have things, which is funny because we do try. So I have a little list right here, real quick, of things that the upper, lower, poor can't afford anymore.
Okay.
Vacations, new
To an extent,
vehicles,
yeah. Very much.
student loans. This is the one I was talking about that we were taught earlier. Emergency savings.
Yeah.
You can't. You're living fucking paycheck to paycheck. Your parents used to say, hey, if you can,
I'll agree with
shave,
that one.
Yeah.
save a little bit to the side. You know what I'm saying? If something happens, try to. When I was growing up, I tried to at least have $500 in the bank at all time in case some fucking shit
Good luck
happened.
with that today.
You can't. You can't have it. Retirement savings. Good luck fucking getting that.
Yeah,
Unless your company has a 401k program, and on top of that, you got to make sure that your ass is putting
Even
double
that,
into it.
Even that.
Yeah, I was just
You
about
can
to
lose
say.
everything.
No,
like
abs-
that,
yeah,
and-
no,
and it's
absolutely.
happened.
If the market crashes like it did, I was lucky enough that when I removed myself from Mohegan Sun, I emptied my 401k and I took it in a a lump check, and then the market crashed. And I listened to people who were my friends who had been investing in 401k for 10 years. Like, I have nothing.
Everything's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone. Yep.
Vaporized. Vaporized. Doesn't matter if that was your dollar.
Yep.
It's
no,
gone.
because that's
I'm
where.
telling you right now, we don't scream "End the Fed" because it's a catchy slogan.
Right.
Oh,
No,
of course.
This
Exactly.
manipulated market is making people broke.
100%
and this is
true.
and this is exactly what I'm going through right now.
100%
Medical care, dental care,
Oh, Christ.
a skipped paycheck. Tell me right now, which one of us in this room could afford to not get a paycheck 1 week?
Since I'm paid bi-weekly, that'd
None.
be a month without a check.
Yeah.
So there you go. So you would go like
A month.
None. Any of you, could you survive?
right.
A week without a
Could you
paycheck.
honestly one day, like 1 week, boom, something happens, you can't go to work. For example, you don't have any vacation time, and your freaking business closes for a week for renovations. They ain't paying you. You ain't getting paid.
Well, I can say this from the factory that I worked at. They would pay us. They would shut down the factory for the week.
Well,
they would pay us.
Right. Then you were one of the. I'm saying at this day and
I
age,
was lucky.
That's because they wanted to retain their staff.
Yes,
Right,
they did.
exactly.
But they
Because-
treated us like fucking indentured servants to work 6 10-hour days. Didn't matter. And if you got a day off, it's because they came and said, "Hey, why don't you take Tuesday off?"
Right.
Well,
exactly.
my daughter's
There's
getting
not
married
much
on
going
Saturday. Well, we need you.
Yeah.
Guilt trip,
Right,
motherfucker,
exactly.
Bill Mossberg, cocksucker, scumbag. Fuck.
Child care.
Oh, without question.
And very last but not least, going out to the movies and going out to eat. I mean, just something simple
Wait,
like
you
that.
can go to the movies if you go to www.loganjabroni.com, click on the Fandango link, and buy tickets from us. Get your free Star Wars poster. But still, I agree with you. Back in
Even doing that, say you
back
go,
in the
say
late
you go,
80s,
say you go to our website and you buy fucking a family of 4 is instantly paying $50 bucks for tickets. $50 right there.
I can go by myself. I get tickets, popcorn, soda. I'm spending $40.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
By yourself.
Now try, just try
Even those package
to walk
deals.
by
Those
a
are
concession
bullshit.
stand with fucking kids.
Oh, Christ.
Just try.
Nah,
just
I
try.
haven't.
Without
Well,
spending
see,
$75
The theater
bucks.
near me has a Ben and Jerry's.
See,
Go there with the girlfriend. It's all over.
Forget it.
see?
Forget it. Yeah.
for us, and I speak for the Eternal Flame and myself, we smuggle in so much candy in her purse and the kids' bags
No,
and stuff.
we'll
They
do
don't
the same
check.
fucking
I've always
thing,
said
yeah.
if I ever wanted to own the movie market, I'd open a theater and said, bring your own shit.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the theater in Hartford is great because I don't know quite where it is, but they sell beer there. The concessions are very respectfully priced. It's like the little mini pizza, $3. Whereas if you go to Waterford or Lisbon or wherever, $8.
You remember there used to be there was a theater in every town. So the movies were pretty.
Oh yeah, there were
reasonable.
3
Yes.
in
And
a
now-
1-block radius
I think
in Norwich.
Norwich is gone.
30 years
Yeah,
ago.
Oh, yeah.
Norwich Theater's gone. I think the State Theater's gone, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Remember
Absolutely.
you could see
Gone.
a movie for like $2 there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, we went to see Goldeneye.
Dude. Yeah. Exactly.
That was in the 90s,
Dude,
for
we-
fuck's
Little
sake.
side note, I walked in on Anna playing Goldeneye the other day at her daycare.
Awesome.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Raising them right.
And N64.
Nice.
I love the fucking N64, man.
She needs to play WCW NWO Revenge.
So what do you? Oh hell yeah! What do you got, bro?
Some of it, I don't necessarily agree about the middle class, but the savings is a problem. I think.
Oh, yeah.
I think people are still making money, but I don't think they're saving. They're not able to save. Even the rich that everybody demonizes, they don't keep their money over here, which is a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
The idea of savings is that's how banks lend people money to build businesses,
Oh fuck yeah!
buy houses and
Yeah.
stuff like that. When there's a, I've said this before, when there's a
An
big supply,
overflow
when there's
coming
a
in.
big supply, things are cheaper.
Yes.
So when there's a surplus of money to give out, interest rates are cheaper.
Right.
When you manipulate
Right.
those interest rates, like the Fed always does,
Which they
Fuck the Fed.
have been doing and
And
continue to do.
bail out banks and
Exactly.
shit like that, our money becomes worthless.
Did you watch
Yes.
The Big Short, the movie The Big Short?
Yes.
Was that not
Yeah.
just the most eye-opening experience of your life?
Yes, except they leave out one very important thing. And
Which is?
I know they want to make the banks to be the total bad guy, but they totally leave out the incentive structure the Clintons laid out
Yeah.
with the legislation they passed to give out these loans.
Mhm.
So they create an incentive for banks to be sketchy.
Of course they're going.
If they just let if they would just let banks set interest rates, it would never be a problem. Okay, here's the thing: if you can't afford to buy a house, you shouldn't be able to buy a house.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I'm sorry. I mean, I know you want a house, but your credit sucks. You can't buy a house.
You can't upkeep the house. You can't keep up with the payments. But like you said, there was a loophole.
It created an incentive to do these high-risk loans, and then the hedge companies are like, "Oh, we're going to bet against these high-risk loans."
What was the finish on that one?
Made money.
What was the finish on that one?
What's that? For what? The money?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
How'd that work out?
For the hedge fund guys? Well, what happened?
The housing market.
The housing market crashed.
Right.
But the hedge fund guys who bet against it became,
of course they did.
Billionaires.
Yeah, they knew about it.
They became billionaires. And,
You got something for us?
I do, actually.
All right.
Actress Lily Reinhart, who stars in the show Riverdale, recently got a load of shit from the SJW crowd.
Oh, Lord.
Because she found a Halloween costume. It's basically, I can't pull the picture up, but
Is it Moa?
It's a devil. No. It's a devil. It's a certain type of demon, a specific type of demon that's all in black with long claws and teeth and everything like that.
Sure.
And she said, I found the perfect Halloween costume inspired by the color of my soul. Whatever.
Sure.
Right? Everybody accused her of wanting to put on blackface.
Hold that thought for 1 second.
Wow.
Okay, and this is you're leading me into my next topic, which is great. But
have we gone crazy?
Have we lost?
This?
And again, you're leading me into my next topic. But have we lost sight of what Halloween has been for decades? The one day you're allowed to just live a fucking fantasy and not have any preconceived notion. And just look, what were you last year? You were Gomez Adams, correct?
Yeah, yep.
I was Bray Wyatt. Eddie was whatever Eddie was.
He was Vader.
How many kids growing up, maybe our generation?
I dressed up as Buckwheat.
Dressed up as a cowboy and Indian.
Fuck! Exactly.
How many? They were so cheesy. They were just the masks and the plastic. That was all we had, anyways.
You
had all kinds. Dude, you could be buckwheat. You could be alfalfa. You could be all kinds of
We'd
stupid
go down
things.
to like the Goodwill and buy gimmicks and create a costume.
I got to read this list.
To run off of your thing.
Fuck.
They actually had the reason why I brought up the Moa or whatever
Moana.
Moana.
Oh, that's
new
getting
Disney
some big
movie,
stink right now.
That's got big stink. And the reason why they said this is her daughter wanted to be a clown. And she said, okay, that's all right. But then she wanted to be Moana, and her mother said, no.
The Disney movie, right?
Yeah.
No, you can't, because a clown is a general thing. Anybody can be a clown. When you take Moana, it's an actual culture. So we have to do the culture right. We have to do the culture
I'm going to step away
right,
for a minute.
or we piss the people off.
I don't know if you guys know who Juliana Ho is.
Yes.
No.
Ho. Huff.
Ho.
I wish she was. I wish she was. Anyway, she's an actress, singer, whatever. She got into some hot water because she dressed up as Crazy Eyes from Orange is the New Black.
Yes.
And so she put on blackface. So that's quasi on the side, but she was pretending to be a specific character, Like she had her hair done up like her and everything and, had the orange suit on. So it's like, my question is, shouldn't intent matter?
No.
Well, I mean, like, if you do so, like, okay, if you
but you think she intended to be rude? She was just trying to.
What I'm saying is intent should matter. So, like, if you
right, okay, I see what you're saying. Okay, I'm
Obama,
sorry.
If you dress up as Barack Obama and you have a noose around your neck, I'm gonna say, dude, I don't like
that's fucked up.
But you're being a dick.
Yeah, that's a fucked up.
But
costume.
if you dress up as Barack Obama, you're just gonna be like, hey, how's it going? Happy Halloween.
Yeah, exactly. There's nothing wrong with that. No,
right.
I absolutely agree with it.
Intent should matter. So if she's dressing up as Crazy Eyes, she obviously loves Crazy Eyes. She loves the
show.
actress.
Right,
She
exactly.
loves the character. Intent should matter.
I agree. And they sell half these fucking costumes anyways.
Let me read this list. A friend of mine shared this meme, and I kind of did what he did, banged my head on the desk. My desk has got a welt in it.
I've seen it.
How to not be a jerk this Halloween.
You are so leading into my next topic.
I want to hear your thoughts on all of these.
Absolutely.
No problematic historical figures.
Wow.
Describe problematic. Like if
So
I,
no Christopher
Lately,
Columbus.
that was my first choice. That was my
No
first choice.
Thomas Jefferson.
Yes.
No Robert E. Lee.
No Lincoln.
No, wait.
Lincoln.
Devil's advocate. I finally got one. Thank you. Devil's advocate. Son of a bitch. I waited for this. I'll tell you who,
I've been waiting.
and I'll explain it. Because a friend of mine did this 2 years ago in the greater Texas area. I won't mention where, but he caught a lot of shit for it. And as soon as Ed gives me the high sign, I'm going to go. Is it okay to dress as Lee Harvey Oswald and carry a fucking rifle around in the greater Dallas area?
First of all, you're going to get fucking speared for right now for carrying, even though they're like a carry fucking.
It was one of those plastic, say, Walmart gimmick cap rifles.
Are they? I think 9 times out of 10 people wouldn't even get your costume.
They got it in Dallas. He got some shit for
Let
that.
me ask you a question. Given the way today's youth is specifically, and you know I criticize them a lot.
Did you say specifically or pacifically?
Specifically.
I just want to clear it
the
there.
college youth.
Pacific?
The college youth.
Oh,
Who do you think they'd be more? All right. You and him walk to a party.
okay.
You're dressed up like Adolf Hitler. You're dressed up like Joseph Stalin. Who do you think they're going to give shit to?
Me.
Hitler. They don't even know who the fuck Stalin is.
You both. Stalin killed more people than.
I know
Exactly.
that. I know that, but that's what I'm saying. They're going to pick
But I'm
Hitler
the
because they don't know
historical
who the
reference
fuck
that
I
everybody
am.
goes to.
It's
Fuck!
total ignorance. Next one.
This is good.
I kind of agree with this one though. I kind of agree
No,
to it.
you would.
No, I do.
Okay.
Don't glorify violence against women. Fine with
Fair.
that.
Very fair. All right.
I don't think any. But who does that?
I was going to say, I don't think I've ever seen.
Well, unless
Well,
somebody,
actually, no.
I mean, unless you go to a party dressed up as Ike and Tina, I don't. See,
or Harvey Weinstein or O.J.
But,
Simpson
but
or
Ike-
et cetera. Yeah.
But Ike better be looking good and Tina better be looking fucked up. And
They
the
should
same,
be- if they're gonna
and
go
the same
with-
thing
no,
with the
I
Ray
would-
Rice. Somebody did the Ray Rice
Yes, they did.
costume where the wife was beat up, and that was very
Yes, they
tasteless.
did.
Yeah,
And
that's
I
fucked up.
said it was very
I'm gonna
tasteless,
take
yes.
that one step further. If you're gonna go as Ike and Tina, be the Ike and Tina that people saw on stage shaking the thing and
That's
singing
what I'm saying,
Nut Grove or
absolutely.
whatever
Yeah.
the fucking
Right.
whatever
Right,
the hit
right.
was.
Right.
That's the way to do it.
Here's the one.
Christ, I dressed as Adrian beat your son
Here's
fucking
the
3
one I
years
disagree
ago.
with. Here's the one I disagree with. Cultures are not costumes,
Bullshit.
and there's
That's what we were just
there's
talking
a sub
about.
list. There's a sub list.
Oh Christ.
Absolutely no blackface, brownface, yellowface. I'm
Wait a minute.
kind of okay with that.
I'm not. Let's say you like buckwheat. I'm a big fan of buckwheat. From
Well, we were
from
just
a
talking
little,
about that.
Yeah.
It's a character.
It is.
It is a character,
You
and
know?
if I want to go as buckwheat, hey, look at me. I'm the whitest fucking guy in America. I have to put on the makeup. I
Well,
have
yeah,
to.
I kind of agree with you.
I went out as buckwheat when I was 12 years old.
Then
You know what
you
people
ain't being
said?
buckwheat.
Oh, look at you.
In
You're buckwheat.
today's age,
No,
you just ain't
today,
being buckwheat.
Today they would immediately assume that I'm making fun of
here's the thing.
somebody.
They hate. Here's the thing too. Like they hate the buckwheat character,
Right.
even though like
He's
Eddie
endeared.
Murphy sent up the buckwheat
Fuck.
character, and it was fucking hilarious.
I had posters on my wall
Okay.
of buckwheat.
Everybody hates the buckwheat character.
Oh,
'cause they
fuck
give you
me
shit for that.
running.
I
hate everybody.
This one I don't agree with at all because I don't know. Absolutely no religious garb, no hijabs, bindis, etc.
So you can't dress as the Pope or Osama bin Laden.
Ironically, it does not mention Catholicism or Jesus. Or
I was going to say, I didn't
No
hear Jesus
shit.
getting called in that one.
I've seen more Jesus
I think
costumes
it's more for
every
your own
fucking
safety
year.
because if you're actually wearing like a fucking headdress or something this year, you're probably going to get shot.
Right? Friend of the show.
just gonna
Friend of the
say
show,
it.
Brian Golden.
I guarantee if someone dressed it up as a police with like a little boy doll or something, everybody would just be like, "Oh, that's so funny."
Yeah.
Right?
And I'm fine with them doing that. I'm just going to put
Friend
that
of the
out there.
show, Brian Golden. Every year we do the Halloween gimmick with you at the karaoke bit, and I'm like, when are you going to dress as Jesus? Now that he's cut his hair, he kind of fucking shot himself in the foot, and you can tell that by the crutches he hobbles
kinda
around
did.
on. But
Yeah.
you know, it was
Not
a
everybody
ready.
was kung fu fighting.
Ha! I had a friend dressed as Mr. Miyagi about 5 years ago, won a contest. Nobody
Racist.
said shit.
Racist.
But,
Hey,
agreed.
you know what?
In 2012, that was okay. But
As
in
long as he
2017,
doesn't paint his fucking face yellow, I'm cool with
he
it.
did.
This one too. This
See,
one.
then you turn around. I don't know. That's. I don't think you do.
This one I disagree
I've always
It's
with.
not a
I've
knock.
kind
It's
of always-
the one day a year. You're living a fucking fantasy.
But we were just
Why
saying
do
the
we
same
not
thing.
just-
Yeah, but look, I understand you like the character.
I'm listening.
I like Lando Calrissian, but I'm not going to fucking paint my face black and dress up like Lando Calrissian
Nor
because
will
it's fucking disrespectful to our black friends.
I'll buy it.
I'm
I'll
sorry.
buy it.
It
I'll
is.
buy it.
It's
I apologize.
disrespectful.
The
I buy it.
blackface, like I said, is quasi blah blah.
Look, I love, like
you know
I said,
what?
I love
I'm with
Lando.
you.
I love Buckwheat
everything
too,
else.
and I
Here's the
wish
thing.
I could dress like
Do
him,
the hair,
but I can't.
Do the hair, do the outfit, carry around Colt 45, be like, I'm Lando Calrissian.
No,
Yeah.
the Colt 45 is more racist than the blackface, if you ask me. That's my opinion.
No, it's associated with him.
Oh, for the love of fuck.
He's a cool motherfucker.
Carrying on. Do you have any more on your
Colt
list?
45 is associated with Billy D. Williams.
Being a cool motherfucker.
Do you have anything else on your list?
Being a cool motherfucker.
Next on the sub list, absolutely no native headdresses. I have a problem with this only because, and if you worked at the casino, correct?
Yes, I did.
All right.
10 years.
So you know damn well there's a bunch of blonde-haired, blue-eyed tribal people.
Yes, I do.
Yes.
So fuck that. Wear the headdress.
Yes, I
Bingo.
agree.
Sorry. And here's the
agree.
thing. Here's the thing. Like I said, like I was saying to him, it's one thing if you put on a Barack Obama mask and you put a noose around your neck. It's entirely different if you're just dressing up as Barack Obama, or if you just put on a headdress because maybe you like Native American culture. Maybe you study it. Maybe you know about it. Maybe you can do it properly and accurately. And it's not like, oh, you're dressing up as an Indian with a fucking 44 slug in your head from Colonel Mustard.
Yeah.
Or
Does
whatever the fuck it is.
anybody remember?
Custard.
And you may not, but I know he will. Does anybody remember Chief Jay Strongbow and his brother Jules Strongbow back
Yes.
in the
Yes,
early
yes.
80s? Do you
Yes,
remember?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wore the headdress and
Yeah,
the
yeah.
gimmick, and I know it's a different time, but I want you guys to understand what I'm about to say. Neither one of
they
them
weren't-
were Indians.
No, absolutely.
Jay Strongbow was an Italian guy from Carmel, New York, and Jules Strongbow, the younger brother, was actually from Oklahoma, but he was not Indian. You know who the real Indians were? Jack and Jerry Briscoe. And what did they put themselves out there as? Regular, average, everyday Caucasian gimmick guys. And they were more Native American than the guys who were playing Native Americans. It's not a knock on culture for the love of fuck.
No,
Intent matters.
I like how you brought that word
No,
up.
it really
yeah,
does,
absolutely.
because if I went out and maybe I wore like all black clothing and I painted my face black and I had like a bullet hole in my head and it's like, what are you supposed to be? I'm Trayvon Martin. That's enough.
fucked up.
You're right.
Yeah.
That is enough. But if I painted my face black and put on a big mustache and said motherfucker every 30 seconds, says, what are you supposed to be? I'm Samuel L. Jackson, motherfucker. That's funny. But I get
You
it.
can buy a Samuel L. Jackson mask and do the same thing. I don't
Intent
like.
is different.
I just don't
get
like.
it.
I don't like. The,
Welcome,
I don't like
Craig
the face
Ferris.
paint.
Great to see you here.
I don't like the. I don't like the face paint.
This
I don't think there's a.
The face paint, like I said, is quasi.
It really is. Like I said, dude. There's masks out there. You
But
can
is
do
it?
things.
But I'll go back to your thing. What is your intent?
right.
No, absolutely.
you're
I
out
know
there to
her
piss
intent
somebody
wasn't to
off-
hurt, but at some point when she's putting on this makeup or he's
Here's the
putting
thing.
on this makeup,
It's-
he's thinking to himself. At one point, you got to be thinking.
Be prepared to defend yourself
Exactly.
the whole night.
Now, if somebody knows you, and I agree,
Yes.
when we all have the Halloween gimmick this coming week at Tokyo Sushi, if you're in the southeastern Connecticut area, come out Saturday night to Tokyo Sushi, join Loki and Jabroni, and possibly Focus. We're going to have the big Halloween gimmick sponsored by Viking Entertainment and Tokyo Sushi. You're going to see a lot of great costumes. If I walked in there dressed as Buckwheat, everybody would look at me and go, okay, I get it. Because they know me. They
Right.
know what I'm about. They know, but I couldn't go,
I would still be disappointed in you.
as would I.
Me
Because,
personally, I would not make a big stink about it, but I would
I'd
pull you
stay away
aside,
again, being 30 years removed,
and I would be like, dude,
being 30 years
the
removed
face
from
paint,
being 30 years removed from dressing
Here's
as
the-
Buckwheat till today, they would get it. But I could not go, say, maybe 15 miles down the road to Mystic, to whatever bar
here's
the
the
hipsters
scenario.
are going to, and walk in dressed as Buckwheat and have everybody look at me and go, oh, get that fucking guy out of here.
Here's the scenario. The only way I think that would be acceptable without any issues is if we all dress it up as the Little Rascals.
Oh, without
If we
question. That's
all
a
walk
great
in the- if
idea.
we all walk because then
Next
people know-
Halloween.
then
we're
people,
in.
People know the intent is there. to
Grow,
be funny.
just grow this one patch here.
Or
You're
if you
alfalfa.
if you really want to go crazy, then you actually get one of your black friends to do the white face,
And be
then
spanky.
you,
Well,
right,
I was
right.
Lee, you're on the hook, bro.
Exactly.
You're spanky next year.
Here's the thing. And
Bring it in reverse.
This is why I wish Eddie Murphy would go back to doing comedy.
Oh, God.
I think
you.
he tackled these things perfectly on Saturday Night Live. Remember when he went undercover as a white
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Did you watch that and think, fuck him, man? Like, fucking
Oh, no,
my culture.
I laughed my ass
No,
off,
I pissed
dude.
myself laughing
I
because
laughed
he got
my
everything for
ass off,
free,
dude.
and it was.
Because deep down we knew that's not true. We don't get shit.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
and
but
It's a
he knew
misnomer.
that.
Yeah.
He knew that. That's why he did it. It's like I'm making fun of.
So
the
when Eddie
stereotype.
Murphy does
the
it, it's
problem
okay.
is-
But
no.
if Chris Burns does
the
it,
problem
it's
is
bullshit.
if he does that today, they'll actually believe him.
Oh, without question.
We laughed at it,
Without
and
question.
people laughed at that shit. If people
Let's
do it
see,
today,
here's the thing, and this
No,
is
they
gonna
believe him.
This is gonna be
They believe him.
shocking. This is gonna be shocking to the modern youth. Eddie Murphy was saying white privilege was bullshit before white privilege was a thing.
yeah,
Yep.
absolutely.
Yep,
You know?
he certainly was.
Because here's the thing, he was making it. He was there. It's like, dude, I have the American dream. You know
why
Yeah.
he? You know, and
He
I'm not.
worked
I'm not.
his
I'm not
ass
saying this
off.
Yes.
And he was
exactly.
better than everybody else.
He was.
That's all you
He
have
was
to do.
funnier, dude. Exactly.
Right.
You got to
Now-
be
I'd love to be
A
as
few
funny
more,
as Eddie Murphy,
all right, here we
but
go.
I'm not.
Last couple.
Go ahead.
All right, last sub list here, and then we go in the last two.
All right, guys.
This one's kind of random because I've never fucking seen this ever.
It's funny how the Halloween thing came up like this. I love it.
Absolutely.
Halloween episode.
Halloween's coming.
Yeah, Halloween episode.
Absolutely no gypsy-related costumes.
Okay, that makes. I don't understand.
Oh, they must be. They must finally be getting. Hold on. Didn't they just have a fucking one of those reality TV shows? I swear to you, there's a gypsy
yeah.
show out there.
Yeah, there
I
is.
swear to
I
you,
can't
there's a
remember the name
gypsy
of
show
it.
out there, man.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you what, right now, that's got to be it right there. And it's their own damn fault because you make a fucking reality show about it, and now you don't want us to have gypsy costumes.
Right.
Come on, give me a break, man. Go
right.
on, move along.
This next one is going to send Jabroni through the roof.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it.
Gender identity is not a costume. Don't dress trans if you're not trans. So, don't dress as a girl.
All right, fuck it. Don't dress as a woman if you're not a woman. Don't dress as a man if you're not a man. Don't live your
wait a
life.
minute. Isn't-
Shut up.
isn't that
Don't.
counter to what
Shut
they're
up,
saying?
Eddie. Get out of my house. Do not appropriate yourself as something you're not. Are you fucking kidding me? And then now it's on a Halloween lit? No, fuck.
Yeah.
But no, isn't that totally counter to what they've been saying?
Yeah. It's exactly kind of what they've been saying.
If don't dress trans if you're not trans. Gender identity is not a costume. But I thought I could be
So-
whatever I want.
Yeah, so Halloween, I guess you just got to dress as yourself now
All right.
to be safe.
This one is okay. This one I don't quite get, but sexual identity is not a costume. Don't dress as a gay figure if you're not gay. So don't dress as Rock Hudson. Don't dress as Liberace, which people have done.
Yes, absolutely.
Don't dress as RuPaul. Don't dress as Elton John.
I was just about to say Elton John, dude. Hell, don't dress as that baseball star that just came out.
Do you know why I have a problem with this last one? You know
don't
why?
dress as The Rock.
Here we go. Here's my biggest problem with this last one.
Or Paul Stanley.
Here's the thing. I'm about to mic drop this last one. I think y'all can agree with me. That very last one kind of makes it seem like gay people are not worth celebrating. That's
Yeah.
basically what it fucking says.
Yeah, I
So
agree.
everything Liberace did is not worth celebrating because he's gay. Everything
Elton
Ron
John
Hudson did, gay. Elton John, gay.
got
Not
some
worth celebrating.
got great music, but
Fucking greatest music.
yeah, he's not worth it. Though.
All right,
he's
all
not
right.
No,
worth
he's
it.
All right.
gay.
All right.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Nothing
All right.
he's achieved matters. He's gay.
You have my attention.
Unless you're gay.
I just
Unless you're
brought-
gay. If you're gay, then you could dress as Elton
So
John.
if you're gay, you can dress as Liza Minnelli. But if you're a straight person who
we
appreciates
can't.
Liza Minnelli,
Yeah,
fuck this.
we can't.
Here's the thing. I knew Elton John was gay when I was a kid.
I think-
and that kind of
yeah.
thing was not cool. And I didn't care.
Yeah, exactly.
He was Elton fucking John.
He wore those big stupid sunglasses.
Here's
like,
the thing. Here's the thing, and I think you all agree with me. He was like Elton John first, maybe gay second, third, or not even irrelevant.
yeah,
Like, this is stupid.
yeah. No, it is.
Stupid.
It's when I read that Moea, that fucking Monita, whatever the fuck, that was just
Do you know what I
Moana.
picture?
Thank you.
You know what I picture? I picture a party and someone's dressed as The Rock, and The Rock on Halloween comes out as gay, and everybody turns into these like fucking Night of the Living Dead zombies and just turns on you and fucking eats your soul.
Yeah.
That's what I'm picturing right now.
No, absolutely. Absolutely. Dude, without a doubt, dude. That's insane. All right, so
moral of the story: intent matters, folks.
I
Don't
like
be a
that.
douche with your costume.
I liked it.
But you know
if at any point, if you're sitting there, if you're snickering to yourself saying, I'm going to piss some people off with this, then you pretty much, you got yourself a bad costume, okay?
Eats,
like
breathes, sleeps, Japanese culture, fucking just loves the country, loves the people.
Brian?
Dress up as a geisha.
Brian?
Fucking Brian.
Let him run around, man. I don't give a fuck, man.
Like I said, there's a total difference between dressing up as a geisha and dressing up a geisha with a noose around her neck. I don't know. But you know what I'm saying.
Yes. No, absolutely.
Intent matters. People need to lighten up. Not everything is a fucking attack on somebody. Fucking just have some fun. Like this is one article that said the only socially acceptable costume right now is a Rubik's Cube.
Yeah. Pretty much that. Well, you probably couldn't even do a ghost. You probably couldn't do the sheet with the fucking eye holes in there. You'd piss somebody off. I'll tell you what. Well, it's
the
people
Klan.
People are forgetting the whole reason why you used to wear fucking masks back in the day. It was to actually protect yourself from fucking evil spirits. You dumb, stupid shits. Like, come on,
Which
man.
you can't dress up as anymore.
Yeah,
it's blackface.
Exactly. You'd obviously want to go with that because they couldn't see you. Fuck.
Oh my god.
All right, so
I think we know it's fucked up with that one.
On to you, man. On to you. What do you got?
That whole list was bullshit.
It's the whole fucking point, dude.
Indiana University is holding, and I think it's tomorrow, a practice Halloween to make sure that certain outfits, look at him laughing. You laughed as soon as I said practice Halloween. Now, remember this, guys, because
they don't even use the word rehearsal.
I've already mentioned the wussification. We need another wussification. We've only done 3. It's been a year and fucking change. A practice Halloween. Because they want to make sure that the costumes don't offend anybody. And when I read the list, and guys, I apologize for the low tone, but after what Ed brought to the table, I am so fucking fired up that if I were to just explode the way I want to explode, it's going to end the show. You will all say fuck Jabroni, and because you say fuck Jabroni, you're going to say fuck Loki, and because you say fuck Loki, you're going to say fuck Focus. And
nobody ever says that.
Yeah, they do. I say it weekly, but to you, not to him.
No.
But it's all in love, dude. Some of the list was like, don't dress as a Pocahontas. Like the sexy
the slutty
Pocahontas. Look, guys, it's a focus group. Pay attention.
Huh?
Exactly. Guys, what is the best thing, and I'm going to look at you two, about going to a Halloween party anywhere, whether it's a bar or at a residence or whatever? What is the best thing?
Number one, I'm going to answer your question. I'm going to follow it up with with a statement. Slutty outfits.
Thank God.
Now keep that in mind when I say this. If you want to ban costumes, back in the day, me and my friend Rob went to a Yukon party, and I went as Robin Hood. We made our own costumes. Rob went as Conan the Barbarian.
Wait, whoa!
I remember
Hold
this
on.
story.
Time out. Offsides clipping. Rob, Rob.
Yes.
Okay.
With
For those of you that don't know Rob,
with furry underwear and all, man, we fucking made the costume. We made the sword. We made everything, dude. Let me tell you, when you are walking through Yukon and you see furry butt cheeks.
okay. Now, on the list that Indiana University put out there, they said something about...
My point is, do you think that costume would have passed this rehearsal?
Absolutely not. And I will say this. They mentioned Pocahontas. They mentioned, like, slutty cops. They mentioned, like, slutty nurses. But underneath all of that, they said...
Where does it say guys? Where's the sexy guy costumes?
I am getting to that.
All I'm hearing is women.
Underneath all these chick costumes, which, look, hey... Most of these chicks look forward to Halloween because they can dress
Like sluts.
Like sluts. Thank you. It's a fantasy. That's what Halloween is. But you know what they put on that list underneath the Pocahontas and Slutty Robin and yada yada, all the slutty nurses and all that? Because, look, guys love it. They said dressing as the Fonz is okay. You want to talk about a dated reference, Indiana University? The fucking Fonz. You want a chick to put on blue jeans, biker boots, a white T-shirt, a leather jacket, slick her hair back, and say, hey, fuck
You don't even know who the fuck the Fonz is.
I got a friend who's 36
You're gonna
years
see
old,
him
doesn't
be-
know who the fucking Fonz is.
Isn't that the dude from Scream?
Oh,
Isn't that the principal?
again, guys, we're all similar in age. A lot of our viewers or listeners are similar in age. A lot of you were raised in a time where Halloween wasn't like this socially appropriated gimmick bullshit, everybody's offended crap, and I'm already fired up, and Eddie did this to me, so fuck you, Eddie.
I didn't do it.
No.
You want to be?
They did it.
You want to be Batman?
Yeah.
Go as Batman. You want to be Marilyn Monroe? Male or female? I don't give a
Heck,
fuck.
if you want to be
Go as-
Bat Nipples, be Bat Nipples. We
I
don't
dressed in 2005
I kinda do.
as a
Yeah, I wanna see Bat
65-year-old lunch lady, complete with the skirt. I shaved
do
the
it, man.
goatee. I left
Now-
a little
now
patch
you're
of
doing
hair.
Now you're doing the sex. The
Oh,
sex,
fuck that.
Side sex
I
thing.
left a little
lunch
patch
lady.
of hair, and I drew a mole around it, and people loved it. And you know why? Because it was a gimmick, and it was fun, and
was
it was
funny.
fantasy. But
It
if
was
I were to
funny.
dare walk into your Halloween party this Saturday night at Tokyo Sushi, dressed as a lunch lady with the gray wig, with the bun in the back, and shaved off
No, I
my
could
gimmick,
sell it.
people
I'd sell
would
it.
be upset. This is the Wussification America. Fuck you. I hate everybody. Go on.
I don't think our place would be upset. I think they would enjoy it. I think there's a lot of same group of people that
Somebody
go there.
be butthurt.
I think
Somebody
if you
would
go
be
to a
butthurt.
bigger party where there's a lot of people there, then yes, absolutely.
Somebody
someone
would
be
get butthurt.
All right, I am actually going to unfortunately tone this down a little bit.
Thank God.
Recently,
Fuck
I
you,
did
America.
not grow up on this road. Ed grew up on this road.
Ooh.
Rob grew up on this road.
Yes.
You've been on this road.
Quarter Road?
Yeah, Quarto Road.
There was a stabbing
Oh.
on Quarto Road a couple days ago.
Yeah.
Now
In
I'm
Norwich,
getting mixed.
Connecticut,
I
for
got
those of you
mixed.
guys.
Yeah, I got mixed. Some saying he's 25. Some are saying he's 26.
Doesn't matter.
Brandon, I hope I'm saying this right. I don't give a fuck if I'm saying your name right.
Doesn't
or not.
matter. Don't even give him free press.
Loco is he essentially was dating this girl. They broke up. He ends up getting with she ends up getting with this other guy,
Oh, now
Carlos.
you're firing me up. Don't. Oh,
Yeah, gets with this other guy,
motherfucker.
Carlos. Now, he can't let said girlfriend go.
Hello, Drew.
Goes into the house late at night and proceeds to stab this gentleman 17 times, upper torso, head. He's alive, but he's very much still in intensive care and still very much in critical condition. This 26-year-old is still he's still out there. He's still at large. He has said that he has multiple guns and would go back there. Now, we grew up on this in this project.
I've been around
literally
it. Yeah.
have
You
bled
guys
on
grew
this
up
project. We played football on this project. We've done all kinds of things in this project. We lived our lives in this project. And to think that some psychopath is going to bring weapons and do this stupid
A
ass...
machete, right?
Yeah.
Something fucking crazy
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. Now, keep this in mind. There was an infant there, and they had two toddlers that
Yeah.
also witnessed this happening. The girlfriend was trying to run away with the infant, and she slipped on the blood on the way out the back door, which means he came in. And that's what woke her up, was she actually heard his voice. And she woke up, she felt the blood, she freaked out, she ran out, and he's already out the back door. I'm going to ask you guys this.
Ask Ed first. Mine's gonna be
17
lengthy.
times. 17
Hello, Kelly.
times. Is this a hate crime?
Well, here's the thing. I hate crimes.
I do too, but let me
I think
just say
murder
this.
across the board.
Let me say this.
is a hate crime.
You want to murder somebody, you already snuck into their house. One slice. One cut. 17 times. 17. And you didn't get the job done. Is this a hate crime?
It's a crime with prejudice for sure.
It's a crime of passion.
Yeah, I don't. Oh God, see, the whole fucking thing with hate crimes is
But see, this is the thing is with hate crimes. Obviously, he doesn't like the new boyfriend because he feels. Now we don't know what happened. We don't know the whole history.
Right.
Maybe there is something. Maybe this is an ex-boyfriend of hers that she went back to.
Here's the thing with hate crimes is one, I'm totally against hate crimes.
Right.
The thing with hate crimes though is you kill somebody for reasons that the victim has no control over. Bottom line. You're black, Puerto Rican, homosexual, doesn't matter. He hated this guy for a reason. So it's more of a premeditated murder than anything, crime of passion, whatever. No, it's not a hate crime. I hate to say it. It's not a hate crime. I think all murder should be treated equally.
There's some
We got
breaking news.
Norwich stabbing suspect is cornered in Greenville.
Greenville, Connecticut. Good.
United News is live now.
This guy's been everywhere I've lived.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I fucking grew up. I just said.
Lockdown,
Yeah, we just got it, yeah.
Let's give
Our roving reporter has just stepped in.
let's give credit to Janelle for bringing that in. Thank you very much. That was
Now, leading back to this,
drop-in.
as we're finding out now what's going on here. Thank you very much, Janelle. You don't like to obviously call this a hate crime. What would you call it then? What would you capitalize this as? Because in my opinion, this is in every sense of the word a hate crime. In my opinion, every sense. I
understand what you're saying.
Right, absolutely. So steer me down a different path and allow me to call it something else.
I'm just looking at the legal definition of what a hate crime is. A hate crime is, like I said, it's motivated by innumerable characteristics that people can't control.
Right.
Okay, so someone's black. I don't like they're black.
Well,
Kill
don't
them.
forget this kid.
They're
This
homosexual.
Carlos guy was a Puerto Rican.
But did he kill him because he was Puerto Rican or because he was fucking his girlfriend?
nobody
don't know.
knows yet.
We don't know yet.
That's what I'm saying. So that matters.
And that's my point. Like, if he wanted him dead, let's be honest, dude. One slice. We've all seen it happen. We've seen the fucking movies. We
footage
know
out
it happens.
there.
Fucking ISIS shows you videos. You want to fucking see some
here's
sick
the-
shit? ISIS will show you how to fucking slice somebody's throat.
For
There's
me
video
to
out.
Here's the thing, and this is going to sound really fucked up, but this is the kind of
This is what perfect show for it, dude.
do you know what's fucked up?
What's fucked up?
The only way to really determine if this was a hate crime is if this guy previously only killed a white person with
If
one
he
slice.
killed anybody at all.
See what I'm saying?
If
If this is the first person he's ever killed,
They'll call it a
he
crime.
hasn't
This is
killed
probably
him.
just
He
a-
hasn't killed
They'll
him.
call it a
alive?
crime
The
of
guy's
passion.
still alive. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He didn't. This is my point. If he intended to kill him,
I would say yes.
They'll call this a crime of passion.
but 17
Here's
stabs
the thing.
is a little.
I hate
excessive.
bringing up. I hate bringing up my own personal story, but
No, please do.
it's getting to be that time of year.
No, I know. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Matthew Chu's murder was not considered a hate crime.
What?
Yeah, but I can.
They didn't call it a hate crime.
But no, the way you described it and the way that they said it was they were bored.
It really should have been.
No,
Right?
absolutely. Absolutely. And in my opinion, I agree with you. And it's everything leading up to that point. And like you said, okay, great. They didn't kill anybody before this point, but they did now. And for you to turn around and say that, oh, hey, we were bored.
Yeah.
Okay, so why did you pick him?
Right.
You didn't pick him because
Because he was there. That's
Right.
basically what they said.
Exactly. No, I don't believe that.
Yeah.
I believe that
Like I
there
said,
is.
Here's the thing. I hate crime law. I don't believe in it. I actually believe in equal protection under the law. And I think if you kill anybody, the crime should be equally severe.
Correct.
Yes,
You know?
absolutely.
And here's the thing. Unlike most libertarians, I'm actually in favor of the death penalty when there isn't a shred of doubt of the person's guilt.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So this guy, if the guy died, there's not a shred of doubt he did it. He dies.
Right.
The guy's still alive. At this point, it's attempted murder. So,
I agree. No, and they do say attempted murder. It is attempted murder right now because the guy,
Attempted murder,
is very much still an
assault,
Here's the
intensive
thing.
home invasion. Yeah,
Here's the thing too in Connecticut, which unless he plea deals,
I know.
attempted murder is the same penalty as murder. You get 65 years.
Right.
There's no difference. So that's
because think about it, dude. It's the same thing. The only thing is you fucked up.
Yeah.
You didn't finish the fucking job. You should get more time for being a fucking dummy. No, seriously. You fucking go through the fucking motions. You plan the whole thing out and you fuck it up. No, and the judge should say it. They should say,
honestly,
do you know the difference between attempted murder and a murder?
Finishing the job.
You didn't finish the job. 20 more years, you fucking dumbass.
Honestly, this is just one of those things where I can't believe I'm saying this. Where I hope he resists arrest.
I agree, dude.
Right.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I shouldn't say this. If they catch him, they do the right thing, catch him, due process.
And now he's shooting at our Norwich police.
But
is he really?
Is he shooting?
Yep.
He's shooting?
He's shooting at our Norwich police.
Kill
End
him.
him.
Kill him. Kill him without prejudice.
Call the Stadies, do a manhunt.
Fuck it.
End
Kill
it.
him.
Yeah.
All right.
Get the Norwich cops out of
is-
there.
is-
I love my Norwich cops. You guys, you can't handle this right now. Get the Stadies in there. Keep them pinned. Do not try to be heroes. I know John Perry, you're still on the force.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to read about you guys
lot of
tomorrow.
You folks living in the area, lock your doors.
Yes.
If you carry, keep it close.
Yeah, exactly.
And don't be a hero.
Now, I'm gonna make maybe a 30-second statement on this. This is a guy who can't take a breakup and
That's
did the
not
wrong
enough.
thing. Now,
I don't think. I think it's more than that. I think it's a little bit
I'm
more
sure.
than that.
I'm
and
sure
I really,
there is, but there are gentlemen in this world that are painted with a broad brush.
I said the same thing,
Go ahead.
and I brought this up to my mom. We were kind of talking about this. It's a funny thing. Shout out to Ange real quick. My mom came over recently. Her ex boyfriend Herb Buchanan
I
died.
read about that.
Passed away.
I mean, dude, and I'm not saying anything. You know me. I have a whole other belief of Mr. Buchanan, and I'm not bringing it up.
You know, before you continue, the way I always feel, because there have been people that kind of wronged me that have passed away.
Yes.
My philosophy has always been, if you die young or before me or whatever, all is forgiven. That's the way I feel about it.
Okay, Sarah. And I'm on the same page with you, which is exactly why I said what I said. Mom comes over yesterday. She, of course, she brings a 6-pack of vanilla cream ale. She absolutely fucking loves that shit. So there you go,
Good
Ange.
on her, man.
There's your big fucking shout out. But we were talking about this, and I turned around and I said, you know what? If Janelle comes up to me tomorrow and says, fuck you, I got a new man, I want you out. I'm done. You have 3 days. Find a place. Whatever. This is worst case scenario. Let's just say this. This is worst case scenario.
I still have a point.
You know what I'm saying? No, absolutely, and absolutely. Now you are so fucked up in the head that the only thing that you're thinking about is murdering this new guy. No, I'm thinking about where am I going to go? What am I going to do? How am I going to get there? What friend am I going to call right now to give me a hand? Yeah. Am I pissed at her? Abso-fucking-lutely. Do I want to kick this dude's ass? Maybe if I see him outside of this area? Yes.
Catch me
Probably.
outside. How about that?
Probably. Absolutely.
You know what, though?
However, do I think about breaking into the house and stabbing you, taking a life? This is my problem with today's society and these millennials. And it's a lot of these younger fucking people that are losing it, dude. You can't take it. You take that first breakup. Motherfucker, you're 25, dude. You ain't even lived yet. You ain't even got your dick wet yet, dude. You're out there fucking with the police now, getting shot at. You're gonna die tonight. You're gonna fucking die. You done it. You done did it fucking wrong. All right? 25, 26, 30. You haven't even fucking lived yet. I'm 43 years old and I'm just starting to fucking live, people. All right? I swear to God.
I seen him.
I swear to God, it's not that bad. It is not the fucking worst breakup you've ever been through. It is not the best piece of pussy you've ever had. It's not the best dick you've ever had. Trust me on this. If it's not there, it's not meant to be. Do not go after these fucking people. Let it go. Live your fucking life and be fucking free of it. And I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, got it. I'm waiting for him to let out. He's gearing. He's ready to go.
No,
He's ripping like a chainsaw.
No, I'm actually going to go the other direction. I'm going to be very calm with what I say. And when I share this video after...
It's not what we pay you for.
I know. And after this video gets done processing, I'm going to share it with certain people in my life. And I'm going to point to 107 where we started. We're now at 120.34. So I hope that when I share this video and you scoot ahead to 107 and you stay to this point at 120 and plus, that you hear what I have to say. And I'm going to be real quiet and I'm going to be real careful with my words. This guy that we're talking about is a menace. This guy that we're talking about is a psychopath. This guy that we're talking about is someone that you should be afraid of. And if you've ever been on the receiving end of a piece of paper that says you are a menace when you have not been, and all you did was speak your fucking mind, then you have no fucking clue what I'm saying to you. If you sit back and you're a sympathizer for, let's say, this gentleman, and I don't care if you are or not, if this is your family member, if this gentleman who is being pinned down by cops right now is your family member, say, oh no, you can't judge him. He's got a gun. He's shooting at police. He stabbed somebody. The fucking track record is there.
Yeah, within the last 24 hours.
But if you got nothing more than somebody doing this with their lips, you have nothing. And if you've ever had a year of your life taken away from you from this, then you know what I'm talking about. And anybody who wants to stand back and sympathize with someone who can get in front of an open court, or like this guy who's just going to go and stab somebody and do his thing because he feels it's right, you can go fuck yourself. Friend, family, or otherwise. What I'm saying to you is, when this guy did his damage and now he's being pinned down by police and is about, hopefully, to be apprehended and have to stand in front of a judge and answer for his real crimes, then you have something. Beyond that, you ain't got shit.
What you got, babe?
I hope this guy fries. Not even fries. I hope he lives the rest of his miserable existence in a cell. Because that is an appropriate crime.
It's the most you can hope for in Connecticut.
Think about what you've done. Exactly, Ed. Thank you so much. Because as we all know, Connecticut doesn't have the best legal system.
We don't have a death penalty either.
As of right now, they said that the reason why they've got Boswell, Central Ave, and a bunch of the surrounding roads cut off.
Okay.
He was spotted walking down the street in a black hoodie with a black bag. They say shots were fired. No one can confirm it. But they also said that they had him cornered in a laundromat. They're not sure exactly where, so right now they're searching.
Okay. This is a guy who committed real crimes. But we live in a millennial society where all you have to do is go like this. I'm afraid. And people get persecuted.
We also live in a society right now where obviously this guy can get his hands on a whole lot of fucking ammo and a whole lot of fucking
Vegas
guns and a whole lot of fucking.
Didn't it?
No, I know, that's what I'm saying. We live in an age where people question a lot of things except the right fucking things. Apparently.
Here comes my personal statement, and I'm looking dead in the camera, and I hope you're watching this because when I share this video, I'm looking at you. You know who you are. One person. Go fuck yourself. This guy is a real menace to society. This guy that we're talking about is a real menace. Not the guy you heard stories about. You rotten, pretentious cunt. Next topic.
We'll see. I love the heroes talking about this guy right now, being like, if I found this motherfucker, what? This guy is like literally like carrying fucking weapons.
I wouldn't fuck with him.
No, I would not. He's on the edge of fucking insanity and fucking not knowing what the fuck is going on. He will waste you. He will drop you without a thought. Talk to him the wrong fucking way, and he will kill you. This is not a joke.
There's a difference between being backed in a corner and having no options, and saying, "Oh, if I saw him, what?"
Yeah, exactly. What are you going to do? Call the cops? Because you ain't going to confront him.
No. I'm glad I brought the microphone back just as you said that.
The beer muscles are strong.
Right.
Yeah, I know.
Because we both know a guy who would say that shit, and then when you take off your watch and throw your keys on the table and say, hey, when you're ready to back that up, he backs up.
When you choose your fights
hold on.
in today's day
let me
and
show you
age,
guys something real quick. Hold on.
you pretty much understand that person that you're facing is not going to pull a fucking gun on you and
Nope.
shoot your fucking face off. You think that he's going to be a man. Well, let's also be honest. At any given moment,
This man is damaged goods.
no,
Whatever the
exactly.
fuck
At any given moment, this guy could be like that.
Will comes in with
he
he has a death wish, and he's right. This guy has
Here's
a
the thing.
death wish.
No, absolutely.
Here's the thing,
We have another guy. Not to call anybody out, but there's this guy that shows up at karaoke. I'm not going to say his name, but he goes by a nickname of Mooney.
Okay, got it.
Dude, and let me tell you, this is the type of person that I did get into a confrontation with him, and I ain't gonna lie, I was a little worried that night that, that he was gonna go out to his fucking car and grab a little fucking handgun and shoot me while I was still working. You know what I'm saying?
Why? What did you do to deserve this?
I beat his ass. He was...
Okay, there's further backstory to this. Why did you beat his ass? Because here it comes. This is what people failed
I
to
didn't
do
beat his,
in 2017.
Listen, I didn't fully say beat his ass. He got mouthy. He started getting rude. He started pushing people around. I literally put him in a headlock and I took him down to the ground. Like, I literally held this guy to the fucking ground and I was like, "Are you cool? Are you cool? Are we chill now?" And he's, let me go, fucking freaking out. And I finally said,
Dave McConnell.
I said, if
basically.
you're cool, I'm going to let you go, okay? But he's one of those guys that he is. He's one of those motherfuckers. You just don't know. You just don't know. You know what I'm saying? And this obviously is one of these motherfuckers right here. Just like Will said.
Sounds like a
Death
guy
wish.
that's always losing his phone to call his parents' house.
Yes, that's
Pretty
the same
much.
guy.
Be careful. And I'm going to say this before we go on to the next thing. I know we got top 10. We got some great announcements coming up.
Yes.
I got more shit, too, if you
Yeah.
want.
I'd love to hear it, but I'm going to say this really, really slow, you pretentious cunt. Be careful who you vilify.
Oh, Herify, man. We already know he's a villain.
No.
We know he's a villain.
He's a villain, yes. Be careful who you vilify with half the story living 1,300 miles away, you ridiculous piece of shit. I'll fill you guys in after the fact.
1,300.
Yeah. The other one
a long
lives.
way.
The other one lives 1,000 miles away. The one that put the hate on.
Yeah.
The pretentious cunt lives 1,300
I know,
miles
I know,
away, and if I
I
ever
know.
see you again, I'm gonna spit in your eye.
What do you got, Ed?
It's not important.
And we'll give you guys updates as soon as we find out more.
All right. This one. This started making the news in September, and it's still going on, and I can't believe it's going on. I'm sorry, just reading it makes me laugh. Do you know what's fucked up?
What's fucked up?
Ask yourself this question. Are Dr. Seuss books racist?
Say again.
Dr. Seuss books racist.
Are Dr. Seuss books racist?
I'm in. Nope. I'm in 100%.
Experts have
no, they're
weighed
not.
in.
Fuck
I was
this.
gonna say-
I shared this
Yes,
story
they
a
are.
month ago. Fuck
Yes.
this. You're right. Everybody else is wrong. Bullshit. End of fucking story.
A Seuss museum in Springfield, Mass. The author's hometown center will replace a mural featuring a Chinese character from the and think I
Yes.
saw it on Mulberry Street.
Yes. Yes,
Okay,
this is...
all started. Here's the thing, though. Here's the kicker. This all started because Melania Trump donated a bunch of
Who's
Dr.
not
Seuss.
from America?
She's not from America. Donated a bunch of Dr. Seuss books to a museum,
Right.
and the curator, I think the curator of the museum, decided to reject them, saying Dr. Seuss books are racist.
I know the story.
Recently-
I'm sorry. I'm bringing the mic back. I know the story. I read it. I almost brought this to the table. I'm glad you did.
I'm usually not a big Fox News fan, but Tucker Carlson recently he interviewed somebody talking about that, and the expert
Welcome, Sarah Cleveland.
making the case for why Dr. Seuss is racist, Tucker Carlson was like, "Well, I happen to have the text here. Let's read a sample of this text." And he started reading Cat in the Hat to this person. And he's like, "Can you please explain to me how this is racist?"
It's got to be the
You can't.
It's got to be thing 1 and thing 2. That's the racist.
No.
part right there.
One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. We're separating
No,
the
no,
red
no.
fish
Because,
from the blue
'cause
fish.
we don't know
We're
what
segregating.
thing 1 or thing 2 is. They're things. They're things.
Dr. Seuss.
Do you
is
know
not
who
racist.
uses the word thing?
Nazis?
Them
Hit the
people.
button.
Good.
Nazis.
Them people. Them people, they do.
What do you mean, them people?
Them people. You know what I mean by them people.
I'm fucking.
Some experts have even.
I'm fucking done with this whole episode. I love you guys, but I'm fucking done.
Come on, this is the big ratings winner, buddy.
All right.
Some people have even go on to say some of the words that Dr. Seuss makes up have racist connotations.
Like what?
Dude, let's talk about what a snozberry is. Okay?
It's a booger.
No, it's not.
I don't know.
Do you know what a snozberry is?
No, I do not.
Snozberry? Who's ever heard of a snozberry?
Exactly. A snozberry is actually your fucking John.
Oh.
Yes,
little
yes.
Chris.
Yes, little Chris. Now,
Or little Mike or little Ed.
there's
Extra little
before
Ed.
the same author that wrote the book, fucking the
for
Chocolate Factory.
Roald Dahl.
Yes. Wrote another book in which this lady was talking about taking care of her husband's schnozberry. And yes, she was giving him head. So a schnozberry, exactly. So let's put this into perspective, people. So when that little girl is licking a schnozberry fucking thing and says the schnozberries taste like schnozberries, let me ask you, little girl, how do you know what a schnozberry tastes like?
This is going in a direction I didn't intend.
We've lost our minds as a society.
But you want to say that Dr. Seuss is racist.
We've gone after Dr. Seuss, who has, I know he passed away several years ago, whatever his real name is. I don't give a fuck. Who we've all read the books, Green Eggs and Ham, One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Shakes,
Green Eggs and Ham?
Fox and Socks,
Forget
and
it,
all
that's
that.
it.
Fox and Socks.
Fox
and all
in the
that
socks.
bullshit.
Yeah, Fox and Socks, baby. That's it.
I totally forgot
Jesus.
about that one. Nazis in socks.
Go
Yes.
ahead, hit it.
Nazis.
Socks.
All right. I have yet to use this button in 3 weeks. I'm about 30 seconds from doing
All right.
so.
You know
Finish
what?
your point.
You know what? Okay, listen. Maybe they're onto something.
Oh, my God.
The sun did not shine. It was too wet to play. So he sat in the house all that cold, wet day. It's implying that they're lazy.
It sounds to me like white supremacists not wanting to go outside in the rain. Or
It sounds like millennials playing video games, actually.
I
Fuck.
sat there with Sally. We sat there, we two, and I said how I wish we had something to do.
Nazis.
Nazis.
White supremacy.
Too wet to go out and too cold to play ball. We sat in the house. We did nothing at all.
White supremacy.
Typical.
White
Yeah.
supremacy.
Yep.
So all we could do was sit. And we did not like it. Not one little bit.
Not one little.
Now,
bit.
see, if he had, and again, this is the entertainment portion of the show. I'm not saying this as a social commentary. If they had said something about sit, collect your welfare check, that's racist.
I think that's what they're implying.
But he did not. He's just saying this is what you do on a rainy day. Now, we go back, as you try to salvage your beer, to the picture of the Asian person with the pointy head and all that.
I found the racist.
Right there. I know.
You ready?
Yeah.
One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish.
Oh, shit. It's fucking racism.
Black fish, blue fish, old fish, new fish.
Old fish is ageism.
Right there, blackfish.
Blackfish is
Blackfish.
racism. Old fish is
This one has a
ageism.
little star. This one has a little car.
Okay, so the little fish can afford the car, but the big fish can't.
He can't.
That's
He can't.
That's social impropriety right there.
Some are sad, some are glad.
So if he would not, could not with a goat, what is he really saying?
He's ISIS. Oh no, they do it with goats. Never mind. Oh, did I hurt somebody in ISIS? Fuck you. Next.
Don't forget about from here to there.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that's even more. No, I don't buy it, Sam. I am. I do not think racism exists.
That was fantastic.
I am not racist, Sam. I am.
I do not believe Dr. Seuss is racist here nor there. I do not buy it anywhere.
You know what?
I do not buy your
I'm gonna call
argument,
it
you
right now.
twit. And
I'm
if
gonna
you
call
don't
it.
like it, suck my dick. There.
Tit.
How do you like it,
Yes.
fucker? I hope everybody watches this
I
show.
think in about 5 years we're going to find out that Disney was a pedophile.
Well, they say he already hated Jews.
Yeah, we knew that. But I think
Well, that's
I
just
think,
a rumor too. That's not even confirmed.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's what I'm saying. People just gonna fucking throw this shit.
Why
out
wasn't
there,
Pluto black? Seriously, was Disney
Goofo
racist?
was.
No,
Goofy was.
Pluto.
Goofy was.
How
Oh,
come,
so you got
how
the
come
one
Goofy
token-
could walk around, but Pluto was a dog, like a regular dog.
Bingo.
Because Goofy was black. He had to be able to walk.
Where
Otherwise, he'd be a dog. Hello?
where are we? Where are we in
Oh
the
my
actual
God, this
format of the
episode is
show?
so fucked up.
Where are we in the
We
actual
got one more.
format?
Ed says he got
That-
one more. He's got one. Do you actually?
No, that was.
Do you actually have a Ted Nugent award?
Take
this week?
Take a 30-second break. I'm going to plug in the gimmick. I'm going to get the music up.
We'll take a quick break, folks, and we'll be right back.
All right.
All right, folks, we are back, and it's that time.
It's been a long time.
It's been a long time.
I told
But-
people it was coming.
I know you
But,
did.
I mean, it's too hard to resist with what's going on. So,
Are you ready? Are you ready?
why don't you let loose with that beautiful? That's right, folks. It is the Loki and Jabroni. Do you know what's fucked up? Ted Nugent Award.
Awarded to?
Awarded to any celebrity, TV personality, politician that says or does something so outrageous, you say, "Did I just fucking see that?"
Did I just hear that?
You might have. Now, let's hear.
I hear copyright. No,
We were under 25 seconds. We're not going to hear shit.
that's actually a myth. But anyway,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
As
I
we
think,
learned.
I think we've proven that myth wrong.
you know what? Fuck Ted. I don't care. Come and get me, bitch.
Oh,
Yeah.
Draft dodging
all right.
motherfucker.
Here we go.
Why don't you shit yourself?
Why don't you give out the fucking award?
All right, folks. It's too hard to resist. He's all over the news. It's fucking outrageous. We know it happens. We know the casting couch is real.
It is real.
You know, there's porn about it. We know it's real. So today's Ted Nugent Award is going to Harvey Weinstein.
Ooh, do tell.
All right. I'm sorry. I usually don't like to judge people that haven't been convicted of anything. But you look at the guy, he just oozes sleaze. Like,
Oh
he
no,
does.
I agree. I
Like,
agree.
You compare him to his brother, who looks more proper. He just looks like that sleazeball fat fucker that just got into the movie business to get pussy. That's what he looks like.
I can buy it.
Well, apparently it worked out for him because he has quite the list of
Did you say
complaints.
list?
Yeah, there's
List?
a list.
You just made the list.
I made the list.
All right.
It's the list.
We have a list of women's names? Do you not?
I have a couple that I can think of off the top
Oh
of my
my
head.
God.
Courtney
Right.
Love, Gwyneth Paltrow.
Rose McGowan, which
Rose
I
McGowan.
spoke
Now
on.
and she's skewering him.
Dude.
Who else? Fucking.
Off the top of my head, I can't think of. Those are the three that in
Those
the
were
last.
those were the big names that I
Yeah.
was like, holy crap! Like
and
seriously.
here's the thing: the list of women that
Hello.
the list of women that he
talking shit
sexually
again, man.
You're welcome.
Talking shit.
that he sexually harassed is one thing. The list of people that say I knew it was going
I haven't
on.
been like,
They say
what do
I
you mean
knew
I'm-
it was going on, but
Right. Exactly.
you know, and it's like names like Ben Affleck, like Quentin Tarantino, fucking people like we are like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Did you hear what Kevin Smith did?
I did not.
Kevin Smith is actually any residuals he still gets from his Miramax films, he's donating to a women's charity.
Fantastic.
All of it, 100%.
Good on you, Kevin.
And because, like, I mean, he's kind of shocked by this. He didn't know it was happening, but he feels bad because he used to talk the guy up so much, like he was his big brother. I mean, the guy gave him his break. Let's keep
Pretty
it real.
much.
Yeah.
Miramax
He's the one
funded
that- yeah,
a
he
bunch of
bought
those
Clerks.
films. Yeah.
Yeah.
He bought Clerks, funded all his movies after that. Like, he talked him up so much.
let me
feels bad,
okay.
so.
Let me play devil's advocate.
Uh-oh. Do we need the graphic again?
Oh, we're gonna do it again.
Hit it.
Even now, the evil seed of what you've done germinates within you.
Mostly
He's the best, dude.
So let me ask you this:
Go ahead.
with all these people saying that he's this good guy, maybe he just has a problem,
yeah.
like a big problem.
I'm not
I mean,
sure.
I'm just okay.
I'm not sure
I'm
I'd
not
buy
trying
into it.
I'm not trying to glorify what he did with these women. What I'm trying to say is, obviously, this guy isn't such a fucking scumbag in a sense that he is looking out for his average person. Unfortunately, they're not of the female species, I guess you would say.
No, there's 32 genders, so pick one.
Well, no, apparently it's women. It's apparently women that he
likes women.
Yeah,
All right,
exactly.
no, I get that. I get that. I followed the story rather closely.
All right. So everybody has that creepy Uncle Bob, right?
Absolutely.
Right? Am I wrong?
Mention that name again.
Do you not? I mean, unfortunately,
No, I got creepy father Bob, but that's okay.
Right. There you go. It doesn't matter. My point is, everybody has that one member of their family that does weird things to women. Touches them in funny ways. You don't bring your girlfriend
I'm shutting
around.
up. I
you
have
don't
to do
bring
it.
your girlfriend around this uncle because you know he's going to say inappropriate things. He's going to do things. He's going to touch her butt. He's going to grab her boobs. The thing is, he's a good guy.
That guy should be in jail, Mike.
Exactly,
Right.
Eddie. Thank you.
I get you. My point is, and this
I
is
know what you're saying.
This is why I'm saying a lot of these people
Coaching a little
are
league team
saying
doesn't make you
but.
a good guy.
are saying. But a lot of these, like how we're saying, oh, Ben Affleck and fucking Quentin Tarantino.
You know why Ben Affleck is saying that? Because he made him buku bucks.
No,
That's
he's
why.
saying but. No, he's
Ben
saying
Affleck's a
but
pig
because, yeah, exactly. He probably
Bingo.
got some pussy because of this guy.
Bingo.
You know
But
he did.
my point being is, you know what? Sometimes people do some stupid ass and some shady shit, but they're not intentionally bad. They have bad tendencies, and just like you said, yes, maybe Uncle Bob does deserve to be fucking put in jail for some of the things that he does. But the family lets him get away with it because of what he does.
Yeah.
Say Uncle Bob is the glue of the family, or say Uncle Bob is the mechanic of the family. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Say,
it's the power dynamic.
right, exactly. And this is exactly what I'm coming to. These guys don't want to say or do anything against this guy because
He's
of
the head
what
of a
he's
studio.
done. Exactly. However, to turn around like Kevin Smith is doing, you can do and say shit like this without pointing fingers at him, without saying, "Oh, he's a piece of shit." And you can say, "Look, I get it. I feel bad. I still consider him a friend. This is what I'm doing."
Kevin's thing was, I didn't do it. Right. I didn't do it. I wasn't really aware it was going on, but I'm going to do this.
Right.
You know, and Kevin's got plenty of money, I'm sure.
No, absolutely.
It isn't going to kill him.
Absolutely.
I seriously doubt the first Clerks is raking him in a lot of bucks.
Can I say this about Kevin Smith, though?
Nowadays, maybe it is.
Can I just say this?
Smokes a lot of pot.
He does. And as a pot smoker, I'm going to say this. The one thing that you don't like being is a villain.
Right.
Ever.
Especially him. He's a comic book guy.
Ever.
So
Is he going to admit that he knew that something was going on? I don't think so.
Everyone else is. People with a lot more to lose than
Yeah,
him.
there's
but
people
but he's got real fans, dude. Ben Affleck doesn't have real fans. He has followers. All right? True. He has 3.5 million followers. Kevin Smith has real fans.
Here's the thing, though. And this is where I'm gonna. I don't know the man personally,
and that's where I'm saying this is where my devil's advocate came in.
Just from hearing him talk and like some of the things he does, like I don't know. I just don't feel like Kevin Smith is that kind of person.
I hear you.
You know?
But I also kind of felt this. I mean, I read this today, and I literally was like, what?
The saddest thing.
Like, I had to read it again.
Right.
I didn't believe it, dude. I didn't believe it.
The saddest
because of all the people he did bring into the network. I mean, he brought a lot of people into fucking Hollywood, dude. A lot of people that I fucking idolize.
Give me 30
seconds.
seconds.
Yeah,
Give
go
me
ahead,
30
go ahead.
seconds. Give me 30 seconds. The saddest thing about what you just said is that it's like this Godfather mentality. There's a guy at the top of the mountain, and then there's everybody else underneath. And there are going to be people that stick up for him, and there are going to be people that shy away. And what happens to people that shy away? They're immediately ostracized because you're not kissing the ring. The saddest thing about this is this happens every day in everyday life, and nobody blinks an eye. Not just sexual harassment or sexual misconduct, but the whole kiss the ring mentality. This happens every fucking day, and nobody says shit. But when Harvey Weinstein does it, it's all of a sudden, and look, I'm not absolving Harvey Weinstein of anything he's done. I think the motherfucker should sit in a jail and rot until he dies.
Oh, he's been fired.
However,
I was going to say he's done. He's done.
However, comma,
he might do porns.
I'm going to say that if you're not putting this out here on a regular daily basis about people in the regular fucking world, you're the problem. That's all I got to say.
That was a minute, by the way.
That's fine, though.
No, that's no problem.
Here's my here's
My
my
name's
thing
on the
with
show.
this.
I can do what I want.
I was just letting you know you can't say 30 seconds and take a minute.
I thought it was
Here's
going to be
my thing
30
with this.
seconds.
It wasn't.
The
I'm just putting it out there.
I appreciate that.
The Harvey Weinstein thing is so interesting because kind of like Miramax. Let's look at Miramax, and then eventually became the Weinstein Company, which is all Disney is the umbrella.
Yes.
When you
I like how you say umbrella.
That's fantastic.
no, it is
no, it's like
fantastic.
I'm also thinking Resident Evil umbrella. Like
not that
I got
far
you.
off. It's not
that's
that
what
far
I'm saying.
off.
Yes.
I got you.
No, but when you look at like I'm gonna say our prime when movies are really getting good and the big actors are getting huge. Miramax is attached to it.
Yeah.
You know, all of these people, their careers were made by this one sleazy guy. And it's like, what are you going to... Here's the thing, like, with a lot of these actresses, including Rose McGowan, like, you didn't say anything for years because this man made your career. You know? It's that power dynamic. So, in response to what you said, does he have a problem? Yes, he has a problem. He doesn't know how to handle power.
Absolute power corrupts absolutely.
Right. He doesn't understand, like... He probably had so many bimbos throwing themselves at him to get a part in
For a bit part.
Right, for some part in the next fucking Scream movie. That
Oh, dear God.
That he took it too far, where he starts going after the Emma Watsons and the Gwyneth Paltrows.
It's funny. They recently just did a study on that, and they said that sex. What did Tiger Woods say he had?
Some sort of sexual
They're
addiction.
saying it's not. They're calling bullshit.
No, because it's a power
There's not
play.
exactly. It's not.
No, it's-
you can't
it's a
be.
power
It's
play.
a culture thing. Like I said, the casting couch
And I agree
culture
with
thing.
that. And I agree with that. And I absolutely agree with that.
Let me put it this way, and I'm not knocking women by saying this. Look at how many shitty fucking bimbo actresses popped up during that era.
1 million.
That you're like, what the fuck is she doing in movies?
1 million.
And they were stars for like a while.
Yeah.
Why do you think that happened?
Yeah.
Harvey
exactly.
Weinstein. And his penis.
You know, even like
Well, not even just his penis. He was just having Harvey time.
in some like really
Harvey
good
time.
movie.
I'm going to use that.
Harvey time, excellent. we need
Are we done?
We need a graphic.
Are we done with Nugent Award?
Or
Or do we have more discussion? Because I'm looking forward to top 10. I got some announcements. We got some
Really quick fire wrap up. So
Okay.
I think he's just like some fat fuck who never got pussy till he got money and he didn't know how to control it.
I
Agreed.
agree. I agree.
100%.
Absolutely. I know a few people like that actually nowadays.
I'm just saying.
Absolutely.
So, and I'm not. That's not saying he's right, but that just happens when you
You know,
get.
throw a little coke around, people think you're fucking God. Yeah.
Amen.
But I honestly want to know how, like, all these people that are complaining about him now, how many of them rode the fucking Harvey train? You know?
More than you would care to imagine.
I'm gonna say a fuck
I'm not
ton.
blaming the victim, but you kept this man in business.
No. Hold
You
on.
know?
Uh-oh.
He also kept you.
Oh
in
yeah,
business.
it's quid pro
Oh,
quo.
yeah.
It's
Yeah,
easily quid pro quo.
Can I say this? Like, Rose, I love you to death, and I just admitted that off camera that she was one of my favorites, but when she first came on,
She was the beast.
you were horrible.
Yeah.
You were not a good
She was a
actress.
beast.
She was one of those bimbos I'm talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah, I hate to say
exactly.
it.
You became a good actress because you got through that. Now, whatever got you that fucking part, that's between you guys. But to turn around and try to put somebody under the bus, just it's kind of like the like I said, once again, this show's already fucked up anyways.
Yeah,
it's
pretty
kind of
much.
like throwing
That's
the
what it
devil's.
is.
I was gonna say it's just like throwing the devil's advocate towards fucking towards Mr. Puddin' Pops there. You know, how many of the girls you think came out of there that really didn't have anything to do with, say, him throwing a little Mickey in the drink? How many people you think actually
I'm
slept
sure
with
some
him?
of them are fake.
Right, exactly. I want to say probably about
Some
60%
of them were probably
of them
quasi-consent.
Right.
Exactly.
And some of them expected something they didn't get.
Exactly. And that's my point with this. I think you're going through the same thing here. The problem is, back in the day, you could sweep it under the rug. You could call Mr. Wolf back in the day, and he'd fix it for you. You can't call Mr. Wolf no more. There is no more fixing it, because once it gets on the internet, it's over.
Because Mr. Wolf got caught wearing a gypsy costume, and now he's fucking...
All right, that's it. I'm playing the music. I'm done. And there you have the Ted Nugent Award for Did I Really Just Hear That Motherfucker Say That? Presented by Eddie Focus as part of You Know What's Fucked Up. And from there...
I love it, dude. I fucking love it.
From there.
Now, that's how good comedy is supposed to be.
Absolutely. I'm not arguing.
From the opening choral to the end, it's
Coral, Crandall,
oh man,
whatever, it doesn't matter.
No.
All right, let me bring this around.
Somehow, you know what? Facebook has been fucking with us all night, and I have all these comments that I didn't get to read, and I'm not going to read them now. But guys, I didn't ignore you.
Yeah, Facebook was fucking with me earlier, folks. You know what? Spitfire them.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Some of the ones.
You'll get one-line answers.
Dr. Seuss says the Pats are going to win the Super Bowl.
Agreed. Move.
Bullshit.
True, as blue.
Will says, do you see why I want to remove myself from society?
Do it. Next.
Send me updates.
Sarah Cleveland
Just don't
says,
get mauled like
Sarah
that
Cleveland
bear
says,
and fucking Reverend.
why do you all know all this information? Because we read.
Because we're in the business. This is what we do.
I was going to say,
Pretty much.
We can't just open up a podcast and not.
Right. Chris,
We
how
are
the hell are you?
society and culture.
Right. Chris, how the hell are you? Doing good. Sarah says, my high schoolers are rolling on the floor listening to you guys. Thank you so much. Tell your friends.
Tell them
now.
to subscribe and leave a review on iTunes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Listen to him.
Oh, especially the teens. The teens know how to do all that shit all day. Yes. Tell them, get multiple devices
Tell
and
the
do it.
little kiddies we say shit, fucking poop a lot. Come on.
Right.
And fart.
Nicole says,
Genius!
Nicole says, is Mary Had a Little Lamb racist?
Yes, because
Not only it's racist, but it's also homophobic.
She had sheep following her.
All right. Last one.
And they were white.
Last
Got
one.
point.
Adam Crandall. The Pats are coming for Minnesota, and he spelt Minnesota wrong. Really bad.
What?
Yeah, the Pats are coming for Minnesota.
No. That's not till next year, dude. We face them every 4 years.
Okay, well, that's
And
what
if
he
you
said.
think you're going to see us in the Super Bowl, dream on.
I'm waiting for it so we can make the same bet I made with the jabroni here.
And he'll live up to it.
I'll grab
The only
champagne and-
difference is it'll be at my house.
That's true. If we're not there, it's going to be these guys.
I don't care.
That's
I
my
don't care.
two
As long as
picks
there's a bottle
for the
of
NFC.
champagne and the loser pours.
me
That's
throw
No,
some
I'm also saying it's at Minnesota.
Before he gets
Super
into
Bowl
the
this year
top
is at
10,
Minnesota.
let's throw a couple of shout-outs. We talked about the
Yes.
birthday.
Yes,
we talked about the birthday. If you're his birthday is coming up, what day are we celebrating that on?
18th.
18th, November 18th. Tokyo Sushi is a karaoke bit. We're also going to be celebrating at the Wolf Den at Mohegan Sun Casino, Uncasville,
Because
Connecticut.
Lita fucking Ford is
I'm
coming
going to try to go with
town.
that.
Right.
I'm really going to try to go with that.
Right.
Dude, we're going to be righteous.
We're going to party.
You'd be
all-
surprised. You'd be
I'm already
surprised
going to
find
have the
out-
fucking equipment set up on Tokyo Sushi. I already let them know ahead of time. I'm going to be next door because I'm seeing Lita Ford. I don't
This
give
is
a fuck.
his
I'm
dream.
seeing Lita Ford.
Really
You'll be
is.
surprised to find out I'm a Runaways fan. So.
And don't forget.
Really?
Yeah.
I would have never
Ooh,
guessed.
I like that.
I saw the movie and I started listening to music. I'm like, I like the fucking Runaways.
Halloween, if you
Fantastic.
guys ain't got nothing going on, same place this Saturday, same place, Tokyo Sushi. We have 2 Halloween parties. Come out and join us. We're going to have drink specials. We're going to have karaoke and costume contest that he thinks he's winning.
I don't care if I win or not, but I am the king of karaoke. I will take on anything, anywhere, anytime. Going forward to my birthday.
And he's dressed as buckwheat. We don't know this man.
No. Going forward to my birthday, if you are in the area on December 9th at L.T. Grasso Tech, Loki and Jabroni will be there. It's Constitution State Wrestling Round 2. Former WWF superstar Adam Rose will be taking on Brutal Bob Evans in the main event, and we are going to be there, and there might be a special surprise for the three of us.
Sarah,
You
I
just
hope
don't
your
know.
kids do not like the taste of snozberries.
No, absolutely not.
No, definitely not.
No.
Once again, I want to throw this out here. We talked about shamans earlier. Big ups. Go back, look it up. 6 Grammy nominations. Big shout out to
Let's
Three
see if
Sides
they
of-
take home the Kanye.
That'd be awesome. Big shout out to Three Sides of the Coin. 250 episodes, 3.5 million plays, and now what you've all been waiting for. If
The
you saw
giveaway.
video earlier. We have a big giveaway. Recently, I was in the presence of UFC royalty. Hoist Gracie. That's right. Do that again. Exactly.
Yes.
So, starting today, for the next 4 weeks, we will announce the winner at the last week in November. We have giveaways.
Actually, let's say it properly. The Ultimate Fighting Championship.
Yes, he was the first.
The man's man.
Yeah.
He was the champion. He was the
dominated.
man's champion of men. Mm-hmm. He was. Because he
And he told me I look good for my age. So Hoist Gracie,
and I'll tell you,
as
dude,
much as I love
when
him, just moved up.
When the Gracies first came on scene and you heard about this underground fighting and this UFC that they had going, and it wasn't popular back then.
No,
Let's be
it
honest,
wasn't.
it wasn't. And
You had to pay
one of the
like
reasons
VHS was the really-
a whole shitload of money. Yeah.
The VHS tapes brought them to where they
And
are.
let's be honest, dude. The reason why they weren't so popular was because of that man right there.
You beat everybody.
He beat everybody, but not only did he beat everybody, when you thought you were going to sit there and see these guys like super kicking each other and spin kicking like Street Fighter,
even close.
you're like, and then you watch this dude just
He-
meticulously beat them down
You
and bring him
can't
to the
deny-
ground.
You can't deny he set the tone for mixed martial arts.
Oh, even
going
to
And
this day.
that's my point. Is that
You know?
you thought that was what it was going to be? You thought Bloodsport was what UFC was going to
Exactly.
be? No, honestly, when you
Exactly.
heard of UFC, that's what you thought. Bloodsport. It's going to be fucking people nonstop.
Gracie,
I used to say,
And then
like,
you
did these guys
realize-
not read anything by Bruce Lee?
No,
like
exactly.
nothing.
Exactly. But
the
then
fact
you-
that Gracie Jiu-Jitsu is still, when you see these guys come out and they're like, they're a proponent of the Gracie Jiu-Jitsu camp,
And
there's a
it's
reason.
still- yeah, it's still out
because
there.
it is a winning combination. So, speaking of a winning combination, we have a giveaway. We have, thank you to Hoist Gracie. Thank you so much, and thank you to Andrew, who was there that night, who, I can't remember your last name. It's not important. We have a giveaway. The next 4 weeks, we're going to announce the winner in 5 weeks. We have 2 autographed Hoist Gracie bobbleheads. We have 3 autographed Hoist Gracie 8x10s. How do you get in on the giveaway? It's simple. 1, his idea. Send a video, maybe 2 minutes in length, as to why you love the Loki and Jabroni show.
30 seconds works.
30 seconds?
30 seconds.
All right. I'll go with him. 30 seconds.
Hey, you want to make it 2 minutes? Absolutely.
Go as long as you want. I don't give a
Go
shit.
as my 16-year-old son likes to say, go ham.
Exactly.
Hard as a motherfucker.
That gets you.
No less than 30
That
seconds. There
get
you go.
one video, and that's it. You get one video, you get one entry. But if you want 5 entries,
No, plus that one.
Plus that one.
Right. So a total of 6 entries.
all you have to do is enter a Patreon donation monthly for $20. A $20 monthly gift to the Loki and Jabroni show will get you 5. But if you send a video too, that gets you 6 entries.
Well, 1 for the video and 5 for
5.
being its Patreon donor.
Exactly.
Of $20 or more.
I'll sweeten that.
Go ahead.
You know, donate that kind of money and you can still get T-shirts.
Okay. And when when we do the
So anyone
t-shirts,
who enters will get the T-shirts.
and you will get 5 entries, 6 if you do a video. Where to make this happen? We have,
Think of it as a participation trophy.
oh dear God in
God.
heaven.
I love it.
So oh my God, what is happening over there? So as we've announced the fantastic giveaway, we'll be pimping this every freaking week. I have a couple words. I have a couple words that I need to say right now. And that is, Eddie, roll that beautiful bean footage. Beginning of this video.
welcome
Yeah, I'd
back
like to have it for this weekend.
to this week's top 10 list.
I'd like to have it.
You guys are still here? What the fuck?
You're still listening after 2 years.
I bailed out 30 minutes ago.
130 plus episodes. And
How many episodes?
still haven't called the
131
cops?
tonight.
Yes, baby.
We're not the
I love it.
We're not the
I love
250
it.
that Three Sides gets. And once again,
Hey,
Mike,
almost.
Mike, Tommy,
hey,
Mark.
don't shoot us down yet, man.
Oh, I'm not.
Hey, don't
You know,
forget.
let's-
Don't forget. We're only supposed to be 2 episodes and done.
I know.
Let's
It's
be
a
real,
hobby.
though. Let's
right?
be real, though. 131 episodes. How many special events?
Oh God, easily a dozen.
Dozen
Yeah.
special events, special guests.
Hall of
Yeah.
Famers, authors, rock
Connecticut
musicians.
Hall of Honor.
I got
How
one
much-
I'm working on now, and I'm
how
not
many
saying a
groupies?
word.
How many signed autographed panties?
None. But I
yet.
did sign.
I did get that pair of stain panties though.
I did sign 2
Janelle
Hooters
doesn't count.
crowns.
No, it wasn't her. Remember that 50-year-old lady? They were like this big, and
Oh,
they had
shit,
the
yeah.
poop stain on this fucking.
I did sign.
I
still
appreciate you being polite to my grandma.
They still count. They still count.
He had to sign it in like paintbrush instead of Sharpie.
I didn't
at
have
the
to.
Hooters
It was-
gimmick a few weeks ago, those 2 little kids asked me to sign their Hooters crowns,
Yeah, I got the.
and I
the
felt good about that. So
131,
131.
and to you guys, and
What?
to the top 10.
And to a Patriots victory this weekend.
Yes, you
Which is-
deserve that.
Yeah, well, we're gonna be in fucking.
Yeah,
we're gonna be
well.
in fucking London. Which
We got the
I
Jets
gotta
next
fucking
week.
work, and the game actually starts at 9:30.
I know. I'm
I'm not gonna fucking get to see any fucking.
Well,
part
you
of it.
could
Make sure
if
if
you got Sling TV, which some of you folks can also get.
how
Maybe I could. Does it have a 30-day?
www.lokiandjabroni.com.
Maybe I'll put it on my phone.
Sling TV.
Oh, I think I'll do that. Do I get 30 days for free?
I don't know.
find out.
I've never been Sling before.
I probably,
all right, so
I probably should do that.
all right. So speaking of the NFL and going over to London and all that stuff, the
Okay.
not for long league, as I like to call it,
Is this the part where I kneel?
if you want, or you can stand. So, for all of you out there who, let's be honest, the NFL has been getting shot down a lot lately.
I thought you'd call me out for kneeling. You know that's not me, but it's for entertainment purposes.
You're not kneeling though; you're squatting. Don't lie.
My knee is on the ground.
Fucking no,
He's not squatting. He's falling and he can't get up. Leave him alone.
I'm just.
Leave the old man alone.
Somebody call Life Alert. All right, so top 10 new millennial football teams for the Not For Long League.
I
This is
gotta
no,
go.
I'm going to help you guys.
You
You
have
should
my
have told me this
attention.
one in advance. I would have loved to have done some shit for this.
You have my attention.
So here we go, people. Now, I a lot of thought into this. These are some real good teams that I think we can put into right away for you right now. We don't even have to make adjustments. There's 10 of them. So we can throw them right in there.
Okay.
5 on each thing. We can actually make a whole other division, throw them all up in there. It'd be fucking perfect.
All right, good.
Number 10, the Sacramento Snowflakes.
Oh, dear God.
You knew that was, come on. That's why they were number 10. That's why they were
I got
number
you.
10. You got me? Number 9, the Waco Whiners.
Ooh.
Yeah, because, Texas just needs another team. God,
I got
Number
one at the-
8.
I got one at the end.
The Utah Unemployables.
Oh, gee,
Number 7, the Portland Panty Bunchers.
nice. Very nice.
Number 6, the Montana Meme Nights.
Ooh.
I joined that a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. I'd be a Montana fan.
Yeah, you would. I would sport that gear.
Yeah, I'm going to say you partake in meme
I
quite
do.
a bit.
I do.
I'm a big fan
I
of
do.
memes.
That's why it was number 6. Because
Loki's memes on Facebook, baby. Look them up.
Number 5, South Carolina Safelings.
Ooh.
Yeah, because South Carolina, I mean, they've been getting the shaft lately.
Yeah,
with
they
the
kind of
Panthers.
have. But then again, they got a lot
You
of.
know what? I would have altered that one a little. I would have been in the South Carolina safe space. That's what I would've
Yeah. Oh,
Safe
good,
space
good,
works.
Good.
I like the Safelings, but safe
If
space
you wanted,
works.
and I'll throw it out there now, if you wanted to pick it like a particular town, it'd be like the Taylor Titty Sensitive, because Taylor, South Carolina happens to be home to a lot of titty sensitive scumbucket motherfuckers.
Like it.
All right.
Well, actually, you can't really do that because as much as you like to use that word,
Titty sensitive?
yes,
You can't put it on a jersey.
I just did.
Wow.
Number 4, the Tennessee Titty
Oh! All right.
the Tennessee Titty Sensitives.
All right.
Bet you Dr. Seuss could say it
Absolutely.
No, he couldn't, because then they shut down his fucking museum.
for being
Number 3,
Right.
the Georgia Gender Benders.
32 teams, 32 genders, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Nice.
That's a good one.
No, wait. Okay, see, here's where we're gonna go south right now, and I'm really.
We already are.
Okay, wait.
We're in Georgia.
So, like, you
We're
know,
in Georgia right now.
every team has like 3 specific colors. Like, I look at the Vikings, purple, gold, and white. I
Yeah.
look at the Falcons, it's like black, red, and white.
Yeah.
Do the Georgia gender benders have like every fucking color in the rainbow?
They're like
Bingo.
superstars.
Nice.
Number 2, the Newport Know-It-Alls.
Oh, fuck me running. Hi, Lee. How are you?
And number 1, the Poughkeepsie Pussy Hurts.
Nice. There's your top 10 list.
There is your top 10.
We haven't had that in about 100 years. Nice.
I used to have that all the time.
Brought to you by Viking Entertainment. If you are in the southeastern Connecticut area and you want the best in karaoke or DJ services, the top 10 list will tell you to go see Viking Entertainment.
And
they are the
by
best.
the way,
Okay.
this Saturday, we will be unveiling the brand new version 3 of CompuHost at our parties.
Heard about this. I'm looking forward
Yeah.
to it. I'm not going to download it because I like going up to you and fucking with you.
Yeah, no, you can still do that, absolutely. But with this comes a new version of Songbook Online, which allows you to look at my songs via an app on your phone.
Right.
Ooh.
Yeah, you don't even have to come see me if you don't want to. You can literally do all your decisions, type your name in, pick your songs, and shoot it right to my computer, whereas I can take that, pop it, put it right into the screen, and you will be up in the rotation.
Fantastic.
You could take videos, you could take pictures, and you can leave comments about how much you enjoyed the show right there on this app. It's going to be fucking awesome. It's
That
going
is
to be
pretty
amazing.
awesome.
All right, folks, one day I'm just going to bring my rig down, and I'm going to fucking live stream karaoke at Tokyo Sushi. So you
It'd
can
be a
see how
great
good it
time.
is.
Yeah, no,
You're going to
absolutely.
get a bunch of copyright claims, but fuck it.
Yeah,
Well,
you're right about
wait. Angela's video is still up there of him and I doing the David Bowie gimmick. So
that. Yeah, absolutely.
she hasn't got hit with a copyright claim yet.
Well, that's because they think you're gay, and so they won't.
Well, they think he's gay. They think I'm
so
straight.
they won't like attack you because
I don't like Dr. Seuss, so I mean, I guess that's
that would make you a Nazi
pretty much.
because Dr. Seuss is a Nazi, homophobe. I'm confused.
All right, look, it's been 4 weeks. I'm going to say it in horse shit. That's it. By the way, we've been promising these people promo videos.
I
When
know.
are we going to do
It's
that, bro?
coming. It's coming.
All right.
We're gonna work on it.
Get in on the Loki and Jabroni giveaway if you were not here, Lee, and you didn't hear what we're giving away, Lee. Here it comes, the Loki and Jabroni giveaway. You have 4 weeks to either send in a video about why you love the Loki and Jabroni show, 30 seconds to 1 minute. You
Has
get
to be at
one
least
entry.
30 seconds.
Right, you get 1 entry. If you donate $20 a month to the Loki and Jabroni show, you get 5 entries into the contest. 2 autographed bobblehead dolls signed by UFC Hall of Famer Hoist Gracie. 3 autographed 8x10s. There'll be 5 winners. 2 people will get bobbleheads. 3 people will get autographed 8x10s. Get in on the action now. This is a fantastic giveaway from a legend,
I'm gonna play producer and make one disclaimer.
which is
We reserve the right to use all entries on the show.
absolutely.
Ooh,
Just
I
let you know.
like it.
So if you don't
Very professional.
If
Yeah.
you don't want your voice on the fucking internet where we say shit, fucking cocksucker,
Then don't fucking send in a fucking entry.
then don't enter. Don't get a cool bobblehead. Don't get a
Don't get a
8x5.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't read Dr. Seuss and get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Right.
Get the fuck out of here.
Personal shameless plug for him and I. Don't forget, Wednesday night, C&J Speedway Review, talking all things NASCAR. The thing is growing like a fucking wildfire in
Great
California
show.
right now.
Great show.
He's learning shit.
When I listen,
And when you do listen, sometimes he just
it's a
goes
great.
away and
You know
makes
what?
tater
If
tots.
you want a show where you don't hear Jabroni say horse shit ever,
Or you don't hear Jabroni cuss ever.
I know it's a great show. If you got kids that love racing, they can listen to this show.
Exactly.
So if you're expecting,
So what are you saying? I make you swear?
No, I make me swear. But on this show, I kind of wanted, I told
That makes
Corey,
no sense.
Corey's going to call
That
in
makes
next week.
absolutely
Next
no
week,
sense.
we're going to have Corey call in.
Let's just say it's a family-friendly show, strictly about racing. It's a great show, so you can actually sit with the family, watch it. Always on YouTube.
Exactly.
That's all it is. It's on YouTube right now. So strictly a YouTube show. It's been getting great views. Thumb up anytime you watch it, please. We'll just keep sharing it.
Absolutely. Thank you for that.
Share.
And soon enough, this guy's going to have his gaming thing, and we're going to have some fun. I want to be there. I want to play some of these games because I don't know shit from shit.
I just want to
sports.
kill you. I just want you to be Chad, and I just want to kill you.
I want to do the Chad face. Hold on. There it is. Chad face.
I'm telling you right now, you got to join the group. There's been some funny fucking photos being shared of Chad.
I got to see this.
Where, like, someone's got a shotgun to Chad's head and stuff. And it was like, people are sick of Chad killing everybody. And apparently there's Hollywood.
Is Chad
not
killing
Hollywood.
people?
Hollywood. I got Harvey Weinstein on the brain. There's fucking Halloween costumes coming out, I guess.
Oh, that's awesome.
For Chad?
No, for the game.
Oh.
The game, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought maybe there was a
Oh,
Chad.
Chad's going to have a costume.
And I would just like to add, Mitch is awesome.
All right. Are we
God,
Patreoning
yes.
tonight, sir? Do we have like
Did you guys see
15 minutes
did you see
for
the meme,
Patreon?
sweep the leg? And
Yes.
it's-
Yes.
We could probably do 25 minutes to a half hour.
All right. If you're a Patreon donor, here, this goes back to the contest. This is where we sign off for you guys who listen or live stream.
And you
then
don't want to miss this.
We give
I mean,
extra
if you've
shit.
had any part of this show tonight, I mean,
I gotta say, this has got to be the best. You know, it's fucked
Oh,
up
it's
in a
been
while.
fucking
I
fantastic.
think
You know
this has
why?
been the
Because my
best show
blood pressure, and
in
I
a
have
while.
a cardiology appointment coming
I will
up.
go that
my
far.
blood pressure is way up here.
One day we're going to
Thank
do
you.
this segment.
from
He's
the
gonna have a heart
moment
attack.
from the moment
And we're getting a
Carl
million
and fucking
downloads.
Rick got on the fucking scene.
No.
This
That's
is
too easy.
no,
No.
no.
Good night. We'll see you on Patreon.
Support the affiliates.
No.